weave. I don't wear it, but we need it.
We are absolutely winning right now. Absolutely. We have done more than change the conversation. We changed the balance of power in the federal government.
I want what you white hoes get, and I want it today, ASAP, not tomorrow.
JLA. JLA.
To the economy now, where staggering numbers have been released surrounding Black women in the labor force. A new report shows more than 300,000 Black women have left the workforce in just the last several months. That's according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Joining me now is gender economist Katika Roy to break this all down and why they're leaving. Katika, thank you so much for being with us. You recently wrote an article where you say that this isn't happening by accident. Why do you think it is happening?
This is happening because of cuts to public sector positions. So if you look at the federal labor force, Black women make up just over 12% of the federal labor force. It's about double their representation in the labor force overall. And when you have targeted cuts up to 50% in organizations such as the Department of Education and HHS, you're not just trimming the fat, you're actually cutting the economic backbone for Black women.
Wow. And so what are some of the spillover effects from all of this?
Well, one of the things that we know is that there is a connection between women's labor force participation and GDP. So just Black women's labor force participation has dropped by just over 2% in the last 3 months. And that has sucked over $37 billion out of US GDP. So this is the economic cost of gender policy ignorance.
This is really fascinating because do you think that most people are unaware of the actual impacts of things like this?
Absolutely. So when we often think about women's issues or Black women's issues, we think of it as an over there problem. It's not. It's an everybody problem. When our economy grows, that has more jobs and more income for everyone. So we know, for instance, overall, that for every 1 percentage point that women leave the labor force, there's a $146 billion hit to GDP.
Oh my gosh. And so we've talked about the consequences, but is there an upside to all of this? Are we seeing women pivoting to entrepreneurship as they're leaving the workforce? What then are they doing?
You know, that's a great question. And the truth is, we don't know where all of the 300,000 Black women that have actually been pushed out of the labor force have gone. We know that some of them have gone into entrepreneurship, which is not only because of luxury, but it's actually because of survival. And this is really a testament to their resilience, but it also shows the rigidity in our traditional employment systems.
Are there any other groups that we are seeing largely impacted in this way in the labor workforce?
Not to this extent. So I track all of the data, as you can imagine, month over month by gender and race and ethnicity. And I started to see this trend about 3 months ago with this really precipitous drop in Black women out of the labor force. And this is a huge hit. And historically, just to give you a sense of the historical context, this is the first time in years that Black women's labor force participation has fallen below Latina's labor force participation.
Wow. It's really fascinating to see these numbers, to hear you explain all of it and break down the real world impacts on our GDP and the economy at large. Katika Roy, thank you for what you do, and thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
For those of you who are just listening, this woman on the screen, she says she went from making 6 figures as an engineer to working at Stony River as a bartender / server due to racism in 2025. 2025, racism got her out here filling up mugs of ice and making flavored coffees and alcoholic beverages for wealthy white folk. It's getting rough out here, man. It is getting rough out here. And you know what we're going to say today. We listen and we don't judge, okay? Let's get that going. Can we get a round of we listen and we don't judge going in the chat? Because there's going to be a lot of this coming up today. And I want you guys to stay focused. You got to, don't lose faith, right? We're going to listen, but we're not going to judge. Shout out to Dolomite starting to show off with the $10 super chat. They are going through it and are in high need of the white pillow room treatment. When over-medicating the mentally unstable and allowing them to run amok for too long goes wrong. We listen and we don't judge. And then we be like Dolomite and we smash that super chat button. Hulk! Smash! Smash you! You make Hulk angry! You not like Hulk angry! Hulk no like fighting girls. Ein kleines Überlein. Und das heißt Erika. Heiß von 100.000 kleinen Bienelein wird umschwärmt. Erika. Denn ihr Herz ist voller Süßigkeit. Zarter Duft entströmt den Blütenlein. Auf der einen blüht ein kleines Blümelein. Und das heißt Erika. Auf der einen blüht ein kleines Blümelein. And so, of course, Beyonce had to do a clapback. This is the clapback. And it's starting to look like a battle of white women. Will the real white woman please stand up?
me pretty little things, and I love to turn them on.
Beyonce is fighting for the queen of whiteness right now.
Boy, I let you be my Levi jeans when it's popping out your phone. Love you down to the bone. Baby, you play.
She just had to clap back. Will the real Slim Becky please stand up?
Too much, let me super shot. I'm looking super hot. I got the perfect pose. Baby, I'm an animal. Baby, I'm a telephone. Set up, I know to go.
Beyonce has good jeans, but they're Levi's though. Ew. I mean, they are really good jeans, but they're still Levi's.
Baby, let me rattle that snake with my venom. Denim on denim on denim on denim.
Did she say denim on denim on denim on denim on denim on denim? They really going hard with this battle, bro. They really are trying to go hard, man. They had to bust out of Beyonce. They like, no. If white girls are buying American Eagles, then black girls are gonna have to buy Levi's. That's it now. You've been programmed. Go.
You're high fashion in a simple white tee. Give you these blues, it's in my jeans. On my sister on Celestine. Got light shining through the in-between. God got settled his leather seats. Give me a sexy little thing.
Y'all saying Beyonce got BBL jeans. No. You're going to have members of the Bayhive track us down. We will not slander Beyonce's BBL jeans, okay? She got that BBL from her mama, who got her BBL from her mama, who got her BBL from her mama during antebellum slavery. That BBL has been handed down from mother to daughter in an unbroken chain of booties for 200 years now.
Hey, snap a picture, bring it on. Know you wish you were my Levi's jeans when it's popping out your phone.
I'm sorry, Sydney Sweeney has great jeans though. I know, she's Beyonce, Bayhive, all that good stuff, but Sydney just has great jeans, man. Shout out to the to Uber Jeans. I know I'm doing it. Some of you guys are doing it as well. Now is the time to do the salute. Just go and put that arm in the air. I know there are a couple of you guys who just couldn't help yourself. You have permission. Go on and put the arm in the air. If you feel the salute in your heart, let it out.
Auf der Heide blüht ein kleines Blümelein.
Stop the ad. That is being racist. Stop the ad. That is being racist. Stop the ad. That is being racist. Stop the ad. That is being racist.
SKC, that's a great point, by the way. Notice what the Beyonce B-Dub is leading with. Booty shots like an IG pic. Now, there was one booty shot kind of, and it was definitely from a profile. It wasn't a real full on in your face twerking my crack on your nose type of booty shot. But Beyonce went full on in your face, like run your nose to the crack like a credit card booty shot. Noticeable difference, right? And of course, the girls are still seething, man. It's been like a week.
Well, let me say this. I've never bought a pair of American Eagle jeans, even when I was in high school.
I tried once.
Right. They didn't fit me, right? Because I don't have those jeans. And I wouldn't probably buy them after watching that ad. And I'm not sure
they still don't fit you, baby. I heard today American Eagle stops at like a size 18. I don't know how to judge women's sizing, but I'm willing to bet all my life that she ain't no 18. I bet her sizes start at the high 20s. And she could have just ended it with, I don't have those jeans. You could have just ended it right there, let it hang in the air and move on, but you had to double down and now you look worse.
Well, let me say this. I've never bought a pair of American Eagle jeans, even when I was in high school.
I tried once.
Right. They didn't fit me, right? Because I don't have those jeans. And I wouldn't probably buy them after watching that ad. And I'm not sure they actually care if I do. And it's the kids who didn't feel like they would be able to buy the jeans, or the TikTokers you're talking about, that now the president is weighing in on it. I would hope.
Oh man, wait till they drop the Genuine Sydney Sweeney remix. Looking good, pretty tight. Sydney, is there any more room for me in those jeans? I'm telling you, wait till they run this into the ground. Y'all hoes gonna be so hurt. Wait till they get Maxwell in on this.
I wouldn't probably buy them after watching that ad. And I'm not sure they actually care if I do. And it's the kids who didn't feel like they would be able to buy the jeans, or the TikTokers you're talking about, that now the president is weighing in on it. I would hope that a commercial ad would be so minimally important to the president of the United States that he needs to weigh in on it. But here we are.
Aw. She big and her feelings hurt. Aw, that's terrible. Big girl.
Hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad.
This is about targeting women of color in the United States of America. Don't tell me, because I didn't get a single apology.
Time has expired.
My life was threatened. Thank you.
Hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad.
An adult content creator, despite having a master's degree and a PhD, I'm also disabled.
Whoa. You hit me with a lot of trauma at once. Whoa. Run that back. Let's start over. Let's slow it down. Let's take it from the top. You know what? Let's take a sip. Whoa. That came at me kind of fast. Let me try that again.
An adult content creator.
An adult content creator. Okay.
Despite having a master's.
With a master's degree and a PhD degree. An adult content creator with a master's degree and a PhD.
I'm also disabled.
And she's disabled. Oh my God. She's hitting on all the notes right now. She is the modern Uber woman. This is it right here. You know how like Adolf had like that idea of like the Ubermensch, like the perfect humans or whatever, the master race? She is literally the antithesis of master race, bro. She is like the polar opposite of the master race right now. Hold on. The undermensch. Not the undermensch. God damn. The struggle ain't stopped.
So I just find it funny that all this education, I'm literally a doctor.
She's literally a doctor. I'm literally a doctor. Oh, you poor thing. You poor thing. What is going on in your life, baby?
I'm also disabled. So I just find it funny that all this education, I'm literally a doctor. And it still doesn't necessarily make you employable.
Oh, wow. Damn. He said it's all 6 Linfinity stones. No, he said all 6 Linfinity stones. Oh, I'm literally a doctor. Oh my God. She needs a job. Listen, man, if one of y'all don't hire this girl, she gonna have to stroke it on OnlyFans, man. I don't know how that works for her. I'm not sure what type of setup she got, but if she doesn't get hired in the medical field some way, she's gonna have to stroke it on OF. Like I said, though, we listen and we don't judge, okay? We listen and we don't judge. The theme of today's show is women go through stuff. Handy Thanos, you guys are awful people. Terrible, disgusting, awful people. Oh! No, Handy Thanos is crazy, crazy work. Hey, so I hear a rumor that Tiffany Haddish and practicing homosexual Jason Lee allegedly having a baby. I think they adopted a baby. You know the gays love to adopt. I don't know how true this is, but this just went viral on my feed the other day. So that happened. Hey, Carmen, you're supposed to celebrate the happy new couple, Carmen. Tiffany got her a man. He's gay. And they adopted a baby. It's the new family, okay? It's the modern black family, and you have to celebrate. You have to clap.
How dare you say that we are not interested in families in the black community?
Oh, and shout out to True Hype with the $2 super chat. I missed it earlier. He says, just sounds like a modern day Greek tragedy. Oh, this whole show is tragedy upon tragedy. I've compiled a series of events for you guys, just tragedy after tragedy. So this lady's under investigation right now. Don't stop yet, get it. Didn't get cracked last night, so everyone is getting a ticket. She's not bad looking. I mean, I wonder why she couldn't get cracked last night. I mean, I had to work last night. If I wasn't working, I would have cracked it. If you needed it that bad, I mean, shit. If it means that innocent people have to get a ticket, I would have taken one for the team. Oh, you know what that means. When a whitish woman says didn't get cracked last night, I think she fucks black guys. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But experience has told me to watch for certain linguistic triggers. And I think she fucks black guys, which would make it even weirder that she didn't get cracked last night. It's a mystery. It really is. It's a mystery. But one of you niggas was supposed to do a thing and you didn't do a thing, and now everybody else has to suffer. Shame on you niggas.
You put me on handcuffs?
No dinero.
Hello, hi.
You're
trying to. You asked me for money.
They want to know what. Do you have like a badge number? Check your card.
Do you have a badge? You're asking me for money.
Need a paper of the
He
card.
showed you the license.
Please.
They still got the license. Call your supervisor. Call the U.S. Embassy. I'm on the phone with them right now. Do you have the U.S. Embassy is on the phone? They call me. Don't worry about it.
For the car. You need paper for the car?
Call the U.S. Embassy.
Check your card.
Call the U.S. Embassy.
Check your card.
I'm an American citizen. You're
Not Trump's racist U.S. embassy. Wait a minute. Hold up. That's Trump's embassy, bitch. You gotta fall back. You gotta fall back. I heard there was a line for colors at Trump's embassy. Like, you can't just call. You have to call the colored line. Isn't that what Trump's doing now? I heard there was a line in the embassy. You can't just like be black and try to get back into the country. Nah, baby. We're racist now. You're gonna have to deal with the Mexicans in Mexico. We're doing racisms over here now. You might be stuck.
You put me on handcuffs?
No dinero.
Hello, hi. You're trying to. You asked me for money.
They want to know what. Do you have like a badge number? Check your card.
Do you have a badge? You're asking me for money.
Need a paper of the
He
card.
showed you the license.
Please.
Mexican ICE don't play. All right, Mexican ICE don't play. I need some help. ¿Cómo se dice ice in Spanish? What is the what is the Spanish word for ice? It's like agua frío? What is the Mexican word for ice, man? How do you say ice in Mexican? Shout out to SKC with the 5-ball. He says, for getting me through my workday. Plus, check your X message. Oh, Hielo don't play. Lo Hielo don't play.
Still got the license. Call your supervisor. Call the U.S. Embassy. I'm on the phone with them right now. Do you have the U.S. Embassy is on the phone? They call me. Don't worry about it.
For the car. You need paper for the car?
Call the U.S. Embassy.
Check your card.
Call the U.S. Embassy.
Check your card.
I'm an American citizen. You're not going to extort me. You're harassing me.
Close the camera.
She hit me. That lady, she put her hands on me. You put your hands on me. I got the video. You put your hands on me. I'm not doing this with you.
Okay,
Fuck, y'all got me fucked up. No, they're gonna go through our shit. No, lock the door. Lock the door. Put the window up. They need to call somebody. Put the window up. I'm waiting for the U.S. Embassy. Put the window up, man.
Man, listen, you were supposed to slide that man a 50 ball, and he would have escorted you back to your hotel with the sirens on and everything. You just don't know how to travel in the third world. You're supposed to pull him to the side and be like, listen, man, you know I'm not a criminal, and I know you a good cop, so let's work this out the easy way. And you know, you shake it, you got to fold the $50 bill up in your hand real small and then press it in his hand during the handshake. Stupid American fat girl, you don't know nothing. Speaking of the American fat girl, SKC with the 5-ball, he put me on to something. We got to watch Lizzo. Lizzo has fat jeans.
Yeah. Fuck out of my face. Ho, give me some space. It's way too hot up in here. I'm sweating out of my lace. Don't need no bottle service. We pulled up with our drinks. Trunk full of that Ace. Trunk full of that Henny.
Fat girl jeans.
If we ain't got no Waffle House, we pulling up to the Denny's. I'ma give him a grand slam. He pulling off of the panties. The way he hit from the back, I might.
Fat girls with little tiny titties look weird to me. It just look disproportionate, like an unbalanced equation, just mathematically incorrect. I'm sorry, it's just like fat girls with little tiny titties just strike my autism. They're like, this is not supposed to be this way. Anyway, enough of that. Here's some tragedy for the middle of your day.
University of Tampa student was back in court this morning. 19-year-old Brianna Moore is accused of suffocating her newborn. Investigators say It happened just after she gave birth in a dorm bathroom last year. And Fox 13's Kylie Jones has the details on this case.
19-year-old Brianna Moore stood before a judge in a Hillsborough County courtroom once.
I'm sorry. I need to dress this up. We listen and we don't judge. That's the judge's job.
Again,
Ms. Moore, she's present, Your Honor.
the former University of Tampa student has been behind bars since October. Moore is accused of giving birth in a dorm bathroom on campus last spring, then leaving the baby to die in a trash can.
We have not had the occasion to prosecute a case like this in a while.
No, we listen and we don't judge. I know you guys are thinking something awful.
But when the opportunity came for us to investigate this case, we followed the law.
The details of the case are what a judge previously said, enough to disturb anyone. Court documents say after Moore gave birth, she wrapped the baby in a towel and put her in a garbage can. Prosecutors say it wasn't until roommates and suite mates were woken up by cries that they discovered the scene and called police.
The defendant told security and EMS that the blood in the bathroom was just from a heavy period and that she was not pregnant and has never been pregnant.
During a previous court.
Oh, she said she just has a heavy flow. Damn, bro. That was dark, Anthony. That was pretty dark, Anthony. That was dark even for us over here. What we do. That was dark even for what we do.
Court hearing, detectives said Moore admitted she might have been in denial of being pregnant.
It's absolutely heartbreaking, and she made a choice, and so she's going to have to face consequences for making the choice that she did.
Moore's attorney previously argued she's cooperated with detectives, and there's no evidence that deemed her a flight risk. In court on Thursday, the judge set a new trial date for the summer. The state attorney's office says Moore is facing several charges, including aggravated manslaughter.
We, of course, in making our filing decision, did our due diligence. We wanted to make sure that we chose the right charge, and we did. We've not had anything like this in quite a long time.
Kylie Jones, Fox 13 News.
Well, today in court, Moore's attorney waived her right to a speedy trial. Her trial was set for next month, but it is now set for July.
We do have.
All right, that was horrible. I'm glad we got through that moment together. So in other news, Democrats in Texas are getting redistricted, and they're mad. They don't know what to do, so they're just mad. Hold on, let me try this again.
I'm a lawyer. A part of my practice is criminal defense work. There is no felony in the Texas Penal Code for what he says. So respectfully, he's making up some shit.
Now, the Democrats tried to leave town, like literally leave the state, so that they couldn't actually proceed with state business. That's the only way they could avoid this redistricting. And so I guess the governor put out a warrant for their arrest or something like that. So now they have to come back.
Okay. He's trying to get sound bites and he has no legal mechanism. And if he did, subpoenas from Texas don't work in New York. So he gonna come get us how? Subpoenas in Texas don't work in Chicago. He's gonna come get us how? So let me be clear. He's putting up smoke and mirrors. And I'm hopeful that the media doesn't follow that. I will also say this. I'm a lawyer.
She a lawyer. Did you catch that?
Hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad.
This is about targeting women of color in the United States of America. Don't tell me, because I didn't get a single apology.
Time has expired.
My life was threatened. Thank you.
Hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad.
So let me ask you guys a question, right? You know, there was this joke about from Bill Burr about never hitting a woman. And you know, a lot of guys, they generally operate with the never hit a woman ethos. And I'm not really going to pick on that per se, but let me ask a question. What if you came home and you caught your wife cheating on you, would you fight that guy? Would you fight that girl? What if that girl was a dude too? What if the girl was a stud? Does that make it a fair fight? Because in my mind, a stud is a transgender. And so if it's a male to female transgender or female to male transgender, it doesn't really matter, honestly. You're in a whole other category, so I say it's all good.
Ooh.
Now, she lucky that wasn't me, because I would have hit her with the strap. I would have found the strap, and I would have picked up the strap. I would have beat her with the strap. You lucky it's not me. I took it easy on you. Oh, and he recording this? So get the strap. I know you got a strap. All you bitches got a strap. Get the strap. I'm hitting you with your strap. It's only fair. Damn. That was a De La Hoya combo. That nigga threw a Mexican combo. Hold up. Oh,
get away from my TV. Y'all better get away from my TV.
No. Hashtag women go through stuff. Whoa. Bro, threw on her neck real quick.
Get away from my TV. Y'all better get away from my TV.
You're gonna have all kind of bruises tomorrow, baby. This is gonna be rough. That stud driver was the fatality. That was almost the finishing move right there, man. That's what you get trying to steal niggas' wives, man. Niggas don't like when niggas try to steal niggas' wives, man. You would understand that if he was a proper nigga.
Stop. Don't open that door. Don't open that door. Don't open that door. Don't open that door. Do not open that door.
Look, and you want some more. You ain't done yet. You ain't done yet. That's why I said you gotta get the strap. That's the only way to really end this. You gotta get the strap. All of my finishing moves involve a strap right now. I can't think of any other finishing move that don't involve a strap. I'm telling you, she not gonna stop until you get the strap. That's the only language they speak. You gotta talk strap. You ain't never made that strap talk. That's why she's still running her mouth. You gotta make the strap talk.
Ooh.
Come on, bro. What's up, bro?
Yeah, I'm telling you. That strap slap ends a lot of fucking arguments. I'm telling you, bro. You don't even know the power of the strap slap. Knock you back on the other side of that line.
Y'all came here way too early. Y'all gotta wait.
Sir, what do you mean early? The flyer said 10 a.m. and it's 4:07 p.m.
That's your fault for coming in on time. Can you give us 6 more hours to set up the tables?
What? Where's the waiter? It's been over an hour.
I think he's over there strolling.
So black women don't really be having a good time at black establishments. You know what? I get that. That's actually understandable. I don't really have a great time at black establishments, you know?
Y'all came here way too early. Y'all gotta wait.
Sir, what do you mean early? The flyer said 10 a.m. and it's 4:07 p.m.
That's your fault for coming in on time. Can you give us 6 more hours to set up the tables?
What? Where's the waiter? It's been over an hour.
I think he's over there strolling. Okay, ladies, today's special is Hennessy infused salmon, Hennessy infused pancakes, Hennessy infused sweet potato pie, Hennessy infused macaroni and cheese.
Okay, do you have anything that doesn't have Hennessy in it?
Yeah, we got Casamiga infused. What can I get you? What would you like to eat? Would you like to?
Can I just have a cup of coffee?
Coffee? Who orders?
Okay, is it possible to get the red velvet cake but with no parsley on top?
Not Asia. Why you being uptight? Like, why you making that face?
Brianna, she's getting twerk air all over my shrimp and grits.
Twerk air? I had never thought about this before. Is it theoretically possible that a woman with a large enough ass and a proper like if she could, not every girl can twerk, like, so she was a professional twerker with the proper gluteus dynamics, could she actually twerk a vortex? Is it possible that you could twerk the very fabric of reality? I wonder if could you twerk so hard that you could like tear a fabric in the space-time continuum? Quantum twerking. Quantum twerk theory. You know what? We're going to save that for another show. I got to think on this a little bit more. Is quantum twerk theory a viable theory? I got to think on this. I got to study this more.
Twerk content. Hey.
Hi, excuse me. Can I have a refill on the bottomless mimosa?
No.
Do you have something like without Casamigos or Hennessy?
I mean, we got Dasani.
Okay, so I'm gonna have the sweet potato macaroni and cheese collard green infused egg rolls.
Okay.
Okay, and she's gonna have the lemon pepper martini.
Yo, we about to swag surf, y'all. Hey, DJ, can you?
What the hell is a lemon pepper martini? Boy.
Play No Letting Go. Nah, can you play Love on Top, actually? Excuse me, can you not talk over me? I was here first. Girl, I don't even. Okay, so what you want to do? Whoa. Ladies. Okay, ladies. No jumping. Ladies. No jumping. Ladies.
Ooh, Bunny says, I have never been to a brunch for that reason. The blackest event I go to is Mardi Gras, and I still be by the white people. I don't blame you. Listen, if you go to a jazz festival, hell, that's not safe no more either, man. White folk at the jazz festival just got put on a list, man. It's crazy. We running out of safe places, man. You got to just go strictly white events. You got to be like the one or two black people at the white event and just learn how to make friends. Or not. Just sit there and be black.
So I quit my job because I can't take care of my basic needs and work 40 hours a week at the same time. It's really hard to say this out loud and put it online, but I know that I'm not the only person going through this. I've almost been fired from every job that I've ever had, and it's not because I'm not smart. I actually tend to overperform in the beginning. It's just that after some time, I inevitably burn out once I wake up one day and realize that I haven't taken a shower in like 3 weeks. It's really frustrating.
Whoa, you got a septum ring piercing and you sometimes don't shower for weeks? What, bro, you know what? We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. All right? We listen and we don't judge, damn it. We don't judge.
So I quit my job because I can't take care of my basic needs and work 40 hours a week at the same time. It's really hard to say this out loud and put it online, but I know that I'm not the only person going through this.
That's the scary part. That is actually the scary part. I think you're right. I think you're not the only person going through this. I've been noticing that there are a lot of different varieties of frustrated women on the internet right now. That's a dirty bitch epidemic. Oh, yeah, that shit hurt my chest. It's real though. It's real. I'm telling you, the dirty bitch epidemic is real, bro. It's out here. Every now and then you go to a chick crib and you be like, oh, she one of them. She one of them. One of the dirty bitches. Damn. Damn. Luck of the draw, bro. I got one of the dirty
So
ones.
I quit my job because I can't take care of my basic needs and work 40 hours a week at the same time. It's really hard to say this out loud and put it online, but I know that I'm not the only person going through this. I've almost been fired from every job that I've ever had, and it's not because I'm not smart. I actually tend to overperform in the beginning. It's just that after some time, I inevitably burn out once I wake up one day and realize that I haven't taken a shower in like 3 weeks.
If you haven't showered in the last 3 weeks, can you really call yourself overperforming? I mean, maybe you've done, you've gotten all your quarterly reports in on time. Maybe you were never ever late for work. You clocked in every day. You never missed a day. But every day for the last 2 weeks, you kind of smell like shit. And that actually reflects on your overall performance ranking, It's kind of hard to give you the A++ when you really do smell like shit. And I'm sorry, Keisha, and I really would like to give you at least a B+, but it's overpowering. I don't know. Maybe it's because you have the septum ring, and that's like blocking your olfactory nervous system or whatever. But we can smell it. I don't know if you can smell it, but we can smell it.
It's really frustrating because I know.
I bet her septum ring stinks too. That's why she can't smell it. I bet it's her septum ring. That shit is holding all kinds of funk and detritus, and it's just like caught right. It's just going right into her sinuses, bro.
That I'm an intelligent person and I've been able to accomplish a lot of really amazing things in my life, but I still can't manage to take care of myself. And it's not just a matter of not trying hard enough or not being disciplined. If I could take care of my basic needs and work full time, I would have fucking done that by now and then some. It's a form of self-sabotage to honestly be putting so much energy into these executive functioning skills at work and not have anything left to give myself.
You know what I'm hearing? This is what I'm hearing. The white man's world is so incredibly difficult and complex and frustrating for her to maintain her position in it that she literally forgets to bathe, which only reinforces the stereotype against her in the white man's world.
Nigga, please.
Serious.
Shout out to Lasers with the $2 super chat. Thank y'all for watching. Hit that like button. Remember the memberships are open. Please join the church. Thank you guys for coming in.
Come on, share your dollar. Give me your dollar. Share your dollar with me. Come on.
And shout out to Sir Anthony. Can we get a who's mad? This is pathetic.
I need that money.
Damn, wrong button.
Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad.
This is about targeting women of color in the United States of America. Don't tell me because I didn't get a single apology.
Time has expired.
My life was threatened. Thank you.
Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad.
Nigga, please.
Serious.
Woo, nigga, please.
It's like I would deadass wake up at 5 a.m., pace back and forth, start working at 7, finish work at 6, eat, sleep for dinner, and then crawl in bed at 8 o'clock. And it's like a part.
Did she say eat, sleep for dinner? Oh, says she eats sleep for dinner. I don't think I've ever heard that one before. My girl eats sleep for dinner.
But Black power starts with Black women. It just does.
Damn, bro. I ain't never heard of eating sleep for dinner. That's a bar, low key, but it's like an awkward reverse bar. Like it's like you that's a bar against your life. I heard a perfect diss for this, bro. Her life algorithm sucks, bro. Like, yo, your life algorithm is terrible. She said eat sleep for dinner. Like, I had to run that back through my mind a couple of times real quick. Like, eat sleep for dinner. Oh, her dinner was sleep. Damn, that's critical right there, bro. Her dinner is sleep. Damn, son. We gotta get a Black woman as God on that.
But if man had to find out that his God was a woman,
I say the Black woman is God, and
Black woman is God.
I say the Black woman is God.
The Black woman is God because, you know, she was the first organism on this planet.
Damn, son, my girl says she eats sleep for dinner. That's like, is that like when Jesus turned all those fish into more fish? When he turned water into wine? Is this the same thing as when Jesus made all those fish into all those extra fish? Because eating sleep for dinner sounds like some kind of miraculous Black woman is God magic type of, like, bro, my mom ain't never told me to eat no sleep for dinner, bro. And I got some issues with my mom. You know, we got things that, you know, we got that, like, issues between us, but she ain't never tell me to eat no sleep for dinner. That's a crazy bar, bro. That's a crazy bar. I ain't never heard of that bar, bro. The struggle. It's not even a struggle no more. The struggle is real. Out here struggling. The Midwest Request with the $2 super chat, he says, sounds like she really wanted to be a housewife. I bet she wants to right now. I bet you right now you wishing you could be one of them desperate housewives.
I want what you white hoes get, and I want it today, ASAP, not tomorrow.
Yeah, and Snowman, I think you might be right. Maybe she drinks her own pee because it's efficient. Who has time to be getting water from the faucet when you can just put the cup down there and bam, you know? I got to get back to work, baby.
To me does feel insane by quitting at the verge of a recession, but it's like if I actually want to build a future for myself and get there in one piece, taking care of myself has to become my full-time job. I was not born to raise shareholder value. I'm actually meant to live a life, and I need to learn how to be a person in order to do that. So,
all right, I'm getting some pushback from the chat. True Hype with the 5 ball. He says a few rappers used that bar before. I remember G-Det used it too, just offhand. Hey, that one went by me, bro. That one went by me. Man, listen, I've been hungry before, but I just stayed up until I hustled up some dinner, bro. We hugging the block until I hit this last bang. All right, I gotta get cheeseburger money. I ain't never ate sleep for dinner. That's a bar too far for me, bro. I refuse. That was the whole reason for hustling, so I don't have to eat sleep for dinner. Damn, I ain't never. Oh man, wow. The struggle is real though. All right, the struggle. They be struggling. They be struggling. They can't even afford the tea, bro. They out here struggling with a K. Like B. Simone went viral last couple weeks ago. She started her church for hoes, and then she had that clip going around talking about she can't buy what she want to buy no more, can't spend how she want to spend no more. And now we call her B. Simone live on the Target Struggle Cam. Yes, B. Simone on the Target Struggle Cam.
Oh, that's you famous. Wait, what she do though? I don't know. You don't know who that is? Nah, who does she do?
I don't do nothing but spread the gospel.
Okay, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, because she got a church for hoes, but she has been reduced to shopping at Target on the Scruggle can. Because the struggle is real.
Jesus is king, goddammit. Jesus is king.
Like you fell off. I'm not acting, nigga. Don't never fell off.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, you the big one, not the little one. The big one, not the little one. Yeah. Who is that? Simone. She famous. Oh, that's B Simone? Yeah. What the fuck? Bro, shut the nigga, I don't be on my phone like that, nigga. I be to this money, nigga. I don't know who the that is, nigga. Nigga, now that y'all said it, she be on the same room all the time, nigga. I know now. Oh, bro, writing books and shit, nigga. I didn't know who the that was. Wait, she used to fuck with the baby?
Yeah. She had like a big crush on you.
Y'all niggas know more than me.
Everybody relax. You got me on camera.
Oh, that's
I wonder what she bought from Target. I'm curious, you know. Some Dove, a loofah, one of them little adult massage things. I wonder what she bought from Target. Huh, I guess we'll never know. Hey, you guys remember the Players Club? Why your girl been going viral recently?
I want a man who has great hygiene. Like, that's so important to me. I want a man who wears his pants pulled up on him, not all the way up, like that's too much. But I have things that I like to, but I also want my man to have a little swag. I want people to stop and take a look, So I was having a conversation with who I'm seeing, and I'm so thankful and grateful for him. Because he's a secure person and he lets me be myself. And that is very important, you guys. It's very important because when I have to start trying to overthink who I am, to who I got to show up as for somebody to be happy with me, I'm going to be unhappy, and that's not going to work for me. So for those of you who don't think I have somebody, honey, Shantae's got a man. Hey, he be
what? He be what?
Yes.
Oh, she got her man
And
though.
I am happy, and so is he.
She finally got her man. The struggle is over for her. Well, it's on break. The struggle is on pause. Her struggle is temporarily on hold. Somebody is hitting that and she's happy, and that's all that matters. Her struggle is on hold temporarily. We'll come back in 6 to 8 months and see how that's going. But for now, her struggle is temporarily on hold. Listen, 60 years, it don't matter if you're 60, 120, it takes as long as it takes. Sometimes you get a break. She got a break. Her struggle on hold. She ain't struggling right now. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna give us a preemptive. We listen and we don't judge. All right, chat. I need a preemptive. We listen, but we don't judge. All right, because I know how you guys are, and I just need to warn y'all. We listen and we don't judge preemptively. All right, preemptively. I need you to stay with me. All right, stay up here with me.
How were you when you had your first child?
Oh, that's if I say that, I can say a whole story. I can't say that, but I was in elementary pregnant. I'm gonna say that very much. I was.
We listen and we don't judge. Okay, I can hear you judging right damn now. I can hear it digitally through the interwebs. I can hear your judgment across the interwebs.
Oh, that's if I say that, I can say a whole story. I can't say that, but I was in elementary pregnant. I'm gonna say that very much. I was like, that was embarrassing as fuck for my mama.
So you were pregnant in elementary school.
Yeah.
What grade?
I was pregnant, y'all. Just know that. But anyway.
So did you decide to? This is when you got into parenthood, or did you?
Yeah, it happened immediately. That was crazy. Yeah,
Wow.
parenthood happened very much early because I didn't know. like I knew, but I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel me? I knew, but I didn't know. But anyway, I did. So once it happened,
So through high school and everything, you a mom.
already
Middle
two-
school, you
2 kids. By the time I graduated,
you had 2 kids.
A 2-time baby mama in high school. All right? We listen, but we don't judge. All right? I hear you niggas judging in the chat. I am not judging. I don't judge. I'm just a listener. I'm the watcher. I'm a Watu. I'm the black watcher from the Infinity version. From the I watch the multiverse. I'm the black multiverse watcher. All right, I'm the black watcher. We listen and we don't judge, bro. That's it. Angry Snowman, why are you spamming Tengus in the chat?
How were you? I'm pretty sure your mom had to help
oh
you.
my God.
In this.
At first it was crazy for her. Like it was crazy. Yeah. But she definitely accepted what, she accepted it.
Yeah, because she's a young grandma. That just made you laugh. Why did that make you laugh?
Because that's crazy. Like, why would I do that to that lady? Like, but I had some beautiful children.
Now look, you saying arrest the baby fathers? From the way she telling the story, I bet those baby fathers were kids too, though. I don't think she's telling a story of something awful happened to me from some older guy. This is a story of we were young doing things that we had no business doing.
Love mama, my mama love her grandkids and shit like that. But
listen, her baby daddy probably a year younger than her. You don't want to know how dark this goes, bro. You don't want to know how dark this gets. Her baby daddy could be a whole year younger than her.
Why though? Like, but I knew what I didn't know, and she just like, why would you do that? Because it's disappointing as fuck. Like, who the fuck want they like, bitch? I want you to go to college and be a fucking astronaut, like, or be something great.
She was gonna go be an astronaut. Mama said I could have been an astronaut, but I was knocked up in elementary school. Oh man. Shout out to all the chicks with dreams out there, man. Y'all girls be having dreams, man. I'm not gonna crush your dreams, baby. It is not up to me to crush your dream. That's the FAA's job.
After 3 years of fighting and trying to complete my pilot private license, the FAA has decided to make me wait another year. So I held back having a boyfriend.
She held back having a boyfriend so she could fly. Now she ain't got no plane. She ain't got no man. She ain't got nothing. You understand? She ain't got nothing now.
I'm done. I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
He has decided to make me wait another year. So I held back having a boyfriend. I held back my fame. I held back a lot to be a pilot. I held back a lot. But there's nothing I can do about it. So I just give it to God. I just got to give it to God. Like,
listen, I hope God gives you wings, baby. Yo, that face is crazy. Oh my God. I'm choking over here. I'm choking over here. That face, though. Lord. Lord. I need need to make that face my wallpaper. I need this to be my wallpaper. Oh God, my eyes are watering. My chest hurt right now. I'm feeling like I'm having an episode. Oh, it's the big one. It's the big one. I'm coming to join you. Oh God, I'm coming to join you. This bitch so ugly. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. It's the big one. I can't believe this. Oh man. Oh man, yo, she do look like a Fraggle. You look like a Fraggle. Oh God, you guys remember Fraggle Rock? Before Jim Henson and the Muppets went crazy. Actually, no, alongside the Muppets, there was a lesser known show called Fraggle Rock. And it was like these little it was like some kind of underground world with all these little underground creature people. And this is a Fraggle Rock, people. This is a Fraggle. We just caught a Fraggle above ground. Wow. How about that? Fraggle Daggle. How about that? The FAA said no Fraggles above 2,000 feet. We have rules about this kind of shit.
That's it. I cannot be a pilot right now. I can't be a pilot. I can't. After 3 years of
Baby, I know it hurts. Wait. I just realized something. Those baby hairs are baby hairing so hard right now. Whoa! That baby hair comes damn near to her cheekbone. The other baby hairs damn near touching her eyebrow. And I think there's a line connecting. There's a baby hair bridge connecting her baby hair to her eyebrow. These are the most powerful baby hairs I've ever seen. Oh my God. Oh my God. I have never seen baby hair that hard before. Damn, Sean. Real life really is incredible. Real life is amazing. It just is. It just is. You know, speaking of real life, let's move on. Let's move on. It's Fraggle Rock, baby hair head, bitch.
You got like 10 seconds to open up this door. I swear to God, I'm gonna break this door. 10. Open your fucking door. I'll call my mama. Call my mama. Bitch, I been through.
Gonna call your mama? You sound like your mama.
You got like 10 seconds to open up this door. I swear to God, I'm gonna break this door. 10. Open your fucking door. I'll call my mama. Call my mama. Bitch, I been through out of camp, ho. Choke 4 out of that. Dad do that. You can open the door. I'm gonna open up this door because I'm not playing. All my fucking know y'all better open it. I'm not playing. You know how to count. You have hands. Open the door. Open up this door before we break this bitch. Break it. Go ahead. I'm gonna break some up in this bitch. On God, you all must be dumb. I would like that for a with y'all. Do not play with it. You do not like that, but you can't open the door. Do not play with it. Open the door, I'll trash it. You can open it. I will trash this all. I'm closed. All right, we're sorry. Open it. You got like 10 seconds to open up this door. I swear to God, I'm gonna break this door. I'm closed. 10.
Nah, you missed the first hour, but this is where it get good. It's gonna get good.
Okay, so y'all, let me address this motherfucker. Let me sit up. What y'all sit up right. So these people in the comments, what y'all got to say to them?
Okay, so please, can people stop saying they mama poor, they can't afford food, our mama can't afford food.
And second of all,
we fully dressed, we got more money than you, bitch.
Second of all, y'all dicking.
How y'all get money?
Get off dick. Y'all niggas.
Whoa, these kids these days, man, they are so charming. Some wholesome, lovable little children here.
the food. Our mama can't afford
And
food.
second of all,
we fully dressed. We got
more money
than
than
you, bitch.
second of all, y'all dicking. Get off dick. Y'all niggas
about my
pussy.
sister. This is not my mama. This is my sister. She make more money than you. She got her own house. She pay her own bills. She got more shit than you. You broke. You ain't getting no more shit. And that was not food inside the bag. That was snacks and toys.
And if it was, yeah, that's what y'all like the fuck.
Matter of
Fuck them.
fact, everybody
Fuck them.
steal. Matter of fact,
Y'all
y'all
got
go.
food.
Everybody still. Before we even get to the everybody still thing, I want you to hear this language.
And that was
Not his language, the lady, the girl.
And if it was, yeah, that's what y'all like the fuck. And if it was, yeah, that's what y'all like the fuck. And if it was, yeah, that's what y'all like the fuck. And if it was, yeah, that's what y'all like the.
I know those are English words. And theoretically, she is using English words to speak English, but I don't know what the hell she's saying. What does that mean? Like, maybe I don't have a proper melanin content to understand. What does that mean? Let's try it
Yeah,
again.
that's what y'all. And if it was, yeah, that's what y'all like the fuck.
Matter of
Fuck them.
fact,
And if it was, yeah, that's what y'all like the fuck.
matter of
Fuck them.
fact,
And if it was, yeah, that's what y'all like the fuck.
You know, I was just thinking about, for some reason, I thought about the Trayvon Martin trial and how there was this black girl on the Trayvon Martin trial who, like, they kind of, they low-key blamed, her terrible performance on the stand for, you know, him losing the case. And for some reason, it just reminded me of that moment. Like, damn, if you want somebody to represent you, I'm gonna need you to speak a little bit better for me.
That you live in your community, people there call white people crackers.
Yes, sir.
And do they use the N word regularly?
Yes, sir.
And you're saying, so did Trayvon Martin. Trayvon Martin referred to white people as crackers, correct?
Come on, use your words, baby.
I'll recall, sir.
Our lady.
But yeah, they kind of low-key was blaming her a lot for the way the case went. And I just was reminded for that for some reason. You know, bad representation, man. Just terrible, horrible representation all around. But wait, we're not done with her. Let me get back to that lady. Where them badass kids go?
matter of fact, everybody steal. Matter of fact,
y'all got food. Everybody that knows know y'all got food.
Everybody still, though. I was talking about this on somebody else's show. Outside of the Western Christianized world, the very mental universe that people inhabit is radically different. And so a lot of Westerners can't understand the phenomenon of these foreigners who will lie in your face openly and smile. And they will go to all kind of great lengths. They kind of see it as, if I can lie so I can cheat you out of something, then I will lie and cheat you out of something. Like, there's no sense of honor and fair play. And a lot of Westerners can't really fathom that people can really be this way, right? Like, the idea of the noble savage is such myth and propaganda. It's incredible. But there is a large amount of people in the world who simply think like this. Like, I steal. Everybody probably steals because I steal. Stealing is normal. Yeah, yes. Great Britain with the $2 super chat. Everybody steal. Everybody must eat. Hood Romans 2:7.
Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Yes.
Same thing, bro. Same thing. It's really impossible for a lot of Westerners to really understand what they're truly up against, right? And listen, this girl here is literally a product of the West, right? She's a black girl from Philly. And it gets so much darker than that.
And I said it from the start. This is advanced darkness. This is Heart of Darkness. This is the jungle drum. This is the fertility goddess of chaos. They're literally going to eat your balls. They're going to cut your fucking nuts off and eat them.
Whoa, what? They're gonna what?
Y'all grown people.
But yeah, like at the end of the day, my mama did not know that they like dropped off. But yeah, and everybody in the comments talking about their mama this, their mama that. Bitch, my mama did not know they was stealing. Bitch, that was not with my mom. Okay, so y'all, let me address this motherfucker. Let me sit up. What y'all?
Okay, so how can we not afford food? We got more money than y'all. And we got clothes. Do y'all see food in that bag? Raw Greens don't even sell food. What you talking about? Dumbass people, y'all need to slow. Y'all don't.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, get my money.
Tell them y'all do that.
Hide the green robe is a character. Stop being dumb. Matter of fact, fuck your family, fuck you, fuck your life. Fuck the whole generation. Y'all mad because y'all can't afford it.
Okay, so y'all, let me address this motherfucker. Let me sit up. What y'all sit up right. So these people in the comments, what y'all got to say to me?
Okay, so please, can people stop saying they mama poor, they can't afford food, our mama can't afford food.
And second of all,
we fully dressed. We got more money than you, bitch.
Second of all, y'all dicking. Get off dick.
There's
Y'all
no
need to
fixing
This
this.
is not my mama.
This can't be fixed. Right? This can't be fixed. You just have to escape. So that's what I did. I went to a neighborhood where, I have a very low black population.
This is my sister. She make more money than you. She got her own house. She pay her own bills. She got more shit than you. You broke. You ain't getting no more shit. And that was not food inside that bag. That was snacks and toys.
And if it was, yeah, that's what y'all like the fuck.
Matter of fact, everybody steal. Matter of fact,
y'all got food. Everybody that knows y'all got food.
Y'all grown people.
But yeah, like at the end of the day, my mama did not know that they like dropped off. But yeah, and everybody in the comments talking about they mama this, they mama that. Bitch, my mama did not know they was stealing. Bitch, that was not with my mom. Bitch, I'm not they mama. Don't add me and shit. Bitch, I'm that big sister hoe. And y'all not finna come on my page talking crazy, bitch, because I'm gonna argue with every single one of y'all in the motherfucking comments. So yeah, keep that shit cute. Bro, and one thing that's killing me is y'all in the comments comparing y'all self to kids. Y'all 30 comparing yourself to kids talking about who y'all calling bro? Bitch, y'all 30. Bitch, you better not be broke at 30.
Fuck that hater.
So y'all here go Green Robe. What y'all been want to hear?
I like girls. I don't give a fuck what y'all got to say about me.
Yeah. What else?
And thank y'all for the good comment.
Yeah, because there's some people that's not. Yeah.
What comments are you supposed to get though? Why should you expect good comments though? Like, I'm going to make a video doing the most obnoxious criminal behavior, and you should only say nice things about me. Talk to me nice, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's all you got to say. What else you got to say?
And why all your kids look high, though? Well, not her kids, but why all these kids look high? We need to get that little nigga in a field sobriety test. He look high. Somebody about to call Child Protective Services on these kids, man. They look high.
What else?
And thank y'all for the good comment.
Yeah, because there's some people that's not, yeah.
They're just mad.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you got to say. What else you got to say? Nothing else.
Nothing else to say, babe. Anyway, I believe the children are the future. It's these damn parents that need to be stopped.
Ooh, this lady in here stealing with her kids.
Oh, it's so obvious.
Don't touch us. Don't touch us, ma'am. Don't touch us. Don't touch us, ma'am. Just don't touch me, my kids. We gotta go. Ma'am, don't touch us. Move, ma'am. Let's just go. Can't walk out here. You can have that drink in this. Come on, we gotta pick it up. You better go home. You gonna get hurt today. My kids gotta go to school. I gotta do what I gotta do for my kids. Go in the car. Go ahead and go. I'm just trying to get this other bag.
Hey, you can't see.
You better go on over to her. I don't care about me.
They gonna see your face and you going to jail.
I don't care. Give me this, man. Let it go. You cannot. Let it go. You better get out of here. Thank you, man. Y'all can have that. I don't give a damn. Y'all can keep that. Come on, let's go, y'all. Hurry up.
You going to jail. I got your face.
Girl, get out my face, little girl. Come on.
Ooh, this lady in here stealing with her kids.
If you pull the gun out, at that point, does it go from theft to robbery? I'm curious because, stealing is just like, I didn't know it, right? But then you pull the gun out. And I'm wondering from a legal perspective, how does that change the dynamic of the criminal act that you're engaged? Yeah, it's armed robbery by definition, right? Yeah, I wish I knew how that turned out.
Oh, it's so obvious.
Don't touch us. Don't touch us, ma'am. Don't touch us. Don't touch us, ma'am. Just don't touch me, my kids. We gotta go. Ma'am, don't touch us. Move, ma'am. Let's just go. Can't walk out here. You can have that drink in this. Come on. We gotta pick it up. You better go home. You gonna get hurt today. My kids gotta go to school. I gotta do what I gotta do for my kids. Go get in the car.
I gotta do what I gotta do for my kids. Strong and independent, don't need no man in action. Gangster.
Go ahead and go. I'm just trying to get this other bag.
Hey, you can't steal.
You better go on over to her car. I don't care about me.
They gonna see your face and you going to jail.
I don't care. Give me this, man. Let it go. You cannot. Let it go. You better.
And y'all stupid. You're supposed to flip that whole shopping cart over. Y'all make it difficult. Y'all know how to think on your feet.
Get out of here. Thank you, man. Y'all can have that. I don't give a damn. Y'all can keep that. Come on, let's go, y'all. Hurry up.
You going to jail. I got your face.
Girl, get out my face, little girl. Come on.
Ooh, this lady in here stealing with her kids.
More police stories.
We are out here in DeBarry with a warrant for Aiden White, who was the actual stabber.
AJ, it's the sheriff's office. We got a warrant for your arrest. Your mother was just arrested at Perkins, so you might as well just come on out.
I had a 13-year-old walking home from school when he was jumped by 3 males. He ended up being stabbed multiple times, and after deputies arrived and performed first aid, he was transported down to Arnold Palmer because of the severity of his injuries. Since that point in time, we arrested one of his classmates for principal to aggravated assault. His mother was just taken into custody moments ago for coming up with an elaborate alibi that she handed to detectives. But there was one problem with her alibi. This gave AJ up. His cell phone gave him up. So he's got a warrant out for aggravated battery. Mom's being arrested as well. She's going to be my nominee for Mother of the Year. Your son's out there stabbing people and you're creating an alibi to have him not be held accountable. Well, now we're going to hold you accountable. We are at the McDonald's at Deltona and DeBarry Boulevard. Our 17-year-old suspect was not at home, as you could tell by the way we were knocking at the door. He was in Sanford with his grandmother. She is driving him here to surrender himself to us. His mom's already been taken into custody at her place of employment. And hopefully here within the next 15 or 20 minutes, this case will be closed. And then the state attorney can take it and prosecute from there.
You know what? I hear they're gonna start locking up parents too now. So like if your kid is one of these predicate felons out here just running amok, I've heard that they are willing to now start locking up the parents because we gotta do something about this. This is getting out of hand. I don't know how true it is. I think it's down in Georgia. Let me see. I'm trying to dig up the video talking about that. But that does look like what's coming up on the docket next. They're gonna start locking up the parents too. Cause y'all be out here wilding, y'all kids be wilding. Niggas had enough of you niggas. I'm gonna find that video. But anyway, women, you know, like we said earlier, we listen, but we don't judge because women go through stuff.
Excuse me, do you have a book where he like sits around a knife and makes it fuck the knife? And then he fucks her too?
Oh. You're talking about this one?
Yes, thank you.
Whoa. The book where he, huh?
Excuse me, do you have a book where he like sits around a knife and makes it fuck the knife? And then he fucks her too?
Oh. You're talking about this one?
Yes, thank you.
Would you happen to know where the book is where she fucks her ex's dad?
Girl, are you talking about Birthday Girl?
Thank you.
Do you happen to have that book where he like turns into a snake and you know you're talking about this one?
Girl, can you point me to the spicy book with the pool stick?
Yeah. Are you talking about God of Pain?
That's exactly what I was talking about.
Hi, excuse me. Do you guys have that book where she like talks to different hockey players and they're just like a happy family?
Girl, are you talking about fucking sweet with your nasty ass?
Yes.
Men get accused of being like the sexual deviants and the weirdos and all that. Do you understand that women don't actually read literature? They consume written gooning material. They're not reading Little Women. They're not reading Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. They're not reading the classics. It's always some kind of weird gooning story. Except for Carmen, she's pure. She only reads the Bible and the Quran just so she don't lose no step. But these girls, man, I'm telling you, these girls be out here wilding. And they say the men is nasty. Nope. These chicks be wilding.
They talk about us like a dog. People really got out of their bed in robes, house slippers, and bonnets on top of their heads for some free hair that they wasn't gonna get. I wish they had the same enthusiasm for their kids' school supplies and running down to that schoolhouse meeting them teachers. Jonathan Wright couldn't even have his grand opening because y'all acting like hoodlums. Only if y'all can serve God just like that on a Sunday morning. I really want to see a stampede at them schoolhouses on the first day of school. Shit, all throughout the year. And what's sad and embarrassing, y'all couldn't even organize yourself in a decent manner to be able to even buy the hair. The security guard literally told them to move back or they would have to close it. They steady moving forward. Fast. But y'all be mad because y'all kids hard-headed and don't listen. They get it from you. They should have been giving out some free books, some job applications. Something. But I'm definitely finna start selling me some hair, but it's going to be online.
Yeah, so you see that, you heard that. Just so that you guys can see what the hype is all about with this.
Let's go follow the hype. Have you heard about the Houston hair-hatted hooligan debacle?
They about to close it down if y'all don't go back. They will close it down. Hey, yo, cancel it if you don't go back. They don't cancel the whole thing. You know, they should have been closed. It's too late for organizing.
There was a grand opening of a new hair store in North Houston, and it was a complete show, okay? They advertised this super sale, said they would give away free bundles, and of course, tons of people showed up. You even had people camping out in front of the store the night before.
You promised these girls free bundles and you thought they was gonna behave? You promised free bundles and you thought they were gonna behave.
We need our weed. I don't wear it, but we need it.
It was looking like the old school Black Friday, but in the summertime. A whole Boondocks episode. Customers waited all night long, and this is what it looked like by the morning. Complete chaos. People arguing, fighting, maced. I heard somebody got hit by a car. At least 2 people had to get rushed to the emergency room, and HPD had to come shut the whole thing down. We're about to get into it, but first, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. If you're watching from Houston, drop Houston below in the comments. Won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and get into it.
It's around the building, all the way to the dumpster, all the way to the street.
But these are like bread lines in communist Russia. This is wild. All of this for hair. I'm so glad my daughters actually have their own good hair. I would curse them out if they ever cut that shit off, because then you're going to be forced to live like this.
Houston, seriously, like y'all really gotta stop. Like it's no reason why y'all should be at this hair gallery acting a fool like this, y'all. First of all, I got up early this morning, y'all. I got about 5, so I'm like, oh, I'm finna go to the store, finna get me some hair. I wasn't even going for the bundles for real. I was going for the bundles, but if I was to get them, I was gonna get them. I was going for the pack hair, for the braiding hair. Because if you don't know, I'm doing a back to school drive, and I need the braiding hair. So I'm like, okay, period, let me go. I get there, it's about 5 something.
Speaking of back to school, I hear there's some there's a kerfuffle with school supplies now, man. These chicks can't even buy school supplies right now.
Baby, the line is wrapped around the building. I'm like, yeah, see, I don't got time for this. I don't got time. Baby, it's no reason why Houston, y'all should be having people getting maced and this and that and this and that and people fighting behind a beauty supply. Like, are we serious, Houston? Like, it's no way y'all serious. Like, come on, like, seriously. Like, I get it. People really don't be having the funds during school time, so this was the perfect time. But let me tell y'all something. Y'all better be making sure them kids getting their hair combed before you put them 30-inch bundles up in your head. Like, let's be serious. Like, y'all was not standing in line for y'all selves. Them kids, y'all was standing in line for y'all selves. Let's be honest.
I know y'all wasn't trying to get free weave for your daughters now, was y'all? Y'all daughters got weaves?
Let's be honest here. Like, for real. Like, y'all don't even get up that early to make it to church in the morning on one day out the week. But y'all sitting in front of the hair galleria from 3 p.m. the other day. Like, God dang, baby. So y'all was sitting in line preparing y'allself, waiting on this. But y'all can't get up and go to church. Y'all can't make sure these kids is on time to school. Y'all cannot make sure these kids get to these doctor's appointments up to date for shot records. But y'all can make sure y'all make sure the beauty supply get some free bundles. Houston, baby, y'all are sad.
Bitch, you was there though. You was there too though. You literally said, I didn't go there for the bundles. I went there for the pack. You was there though. The nerve of these hoes. I'm trying to tell you.
Like, it is no reason why people should have left that place pepper sprayed, ran over by somebody, cars getting broken into, cars having a wreck, cars this, cars that. It never get that deep. It never get that deep. To where you gotta like do all that. Like, Houston, y'all gotta calm down a little bit. Y'all priorities are effed up. Like, let's be serious. Like, y'all priorities are somewhere else than where they need to be. Like, it's no reason why y'all should be all over the place like that. Like, sometimes we gotta act like we got a little more sense. Like,
listen, she's speaking nothing but the truth. These are the same people complaining about buying school supplies. So sorry they want the teacher to supply their kids with school supplies, as if teachers don't have enough to worry about trying to educate their kids that they neglect and leave in front of the phone.
So I just went and checked on the door. Hold on, let me go take a little video. Child, it's even worse than I thought. I don't even think they got their permits to be open. Crazy. That's crazy. Why would you do that? Okay, y'all. So I don't think they're gonna be open tomorrow. Just speaking from someone who has gone through Houston's. I have a shop out here in Houston. I know exactly what you need to do. Baby, they closed. They closed.
I don't think I've loved anything as much as Black women love hair. And it's crazy because it's not even their own real hair. Great Britain with the $2 super chat says, if they only lined up like that to go to PTA meetings. I don't even know what to say about this. It's just a wild look for the women, right? Like this y'all. That's y'all queen. You know your girl Sha'Carri Richardson, she got arrested the other day. Yes, Sha'Carri Richardson, the track star, she got arrested for domestic violence. Apparently she was pushing and shoving her boyfriend. He like fell over or something.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was just a sucky situation all around. Like, I don't feel as if like she should have been arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, people have discussions and emotions and stuff like that. And she have like things that she needs to work on for herself, of course. So do I, so do you, like everybody. And I'm the type of guy, like, I'm in the business of just like extending grace and mercy and love. And
now look, this is actually low-key revealing the secret of domestic violence, especially in Black America. The women are way more violent than the men. Now, listen, the men, you know, we are better at violence. We can take violence to its ultimate conclusion a lot easier than women. But women just do a lot of violent things, generally speaking. And as men, it's like, you know what? I don't want to beat you up, but I don't want you to go to jail either. And so it puts men in a bind. And so now he's got to, you know, play nice.
Just like, I don't try to look at obstacles either. Like, I just look at like situations like this to just like, you know, take a step back, analyze yourself mentally, and then just try to see what you can do to be your best self so that you can move forward, so you can just be the type of person and a human that God needs you to be for his kingdom and for his glory. And so that's kind of how I look at the situation. And like, and I hate the narrative too of just like, you know what I'm saying, it's so negative. But like I said, it's just like in the state of Seattle, even talking to the cop or whatever, he was just like, it really was nothing I could do. And just like, I understood. But I mean, like I said, it was just a sucky situation, but she's a human being and a great person. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like we've been able to be like really good teammates like all year. And I hate that narrative too because.
Damn, you dating a coworker? Oh boy. Awkward.
You know, it's coming together like we're just two like real dominant personalities. And she's, to me, the best female athlete in the world. Like I see it every day. And like, you know, for me in my process, like I just said, like moving training groups, a whole new environment, a whole new, you know what I'm saying, training setup, different than what I've been in the past, like, you know, 10 years of my, you know, track and field career, and transitioning and then still coming back running 9.8 and feeling like I got so much more to give, you know what I'm saying, like that's my path, that's my journey, and like being so up close and personal with her every day. And like I watched this girl like fall on the track like in February and walk it off like it was, you know what I'm saying, like a cramp, but get back up and have to take like a month and a half of just like rehab and trying to come back. And then 3 weeks later, like have a competition and like, You know what I'm saying? Like she just has a lot of things going on and like a lot of emotions and forces going on inside of her that like not only I can understand, but you know nobody can, because she 1-on-1 and I'm 1-on-1 too. And so I know everything is happening in God's plan, because obviously he's 1-on-1, and so that's really the main focus and the thing that I just wanted to say. And I know that like it's been a tough journey for her this year, but she gonna bounce back. And like I said, I see it every day. She's the best female athlete in the world.
It's crazy how the women never talk like that when you get arrested for DV. Like yesterday, we was having this whole long panel thing about niggas not checking women on panels. And it occurs to me, you never hear women arguing amongst themselves about how they treated men poorly. Only men do that amongst each other. The women don't give a shit.
I know. She has the paddle.
Right now,
Yeah.
you can save £50.
Here, you want me to get the paddle?
£200 off for a family of 4.
Give me the paddle.
We've got millions of free health
Swim. Swim.
with 22 kilograms of baggage included.
You want? We're right there. It's. Can you swim over there?
Jet2 Holidays.
Swim.
Which holidays?
You're the swimmer.
Yeah, but I'm out of sight. That moss get you. Fuck this kayak.
Yeah, I got the kayak. Hold on.
Nothing beats
I know.
it. Jet2
She has the
Holidays.
paddle.
I don't even want to say much. I just like watching her struggle.
Right now,
Yeah.
you can save £50 per
Here, you want me to get the paddle?
£200 off for a family of 4.
Give me the paddle.
We've got millions of free healthy
Swim.
holidays
Swim.
with 22 kilograms of baggage included.
You want? We're right there. It's. Can you swim over there?
Jet2 Holidays.
Swim.
Which holidays?
You're the swimmer.
Yeah, but I'm out of sight. That moss get you. Fuck this kayak.
Yeah, I got the kayak.
I want what you white hoes get, and I want it today, ASAP, not tomorrow.
I am currently at Buc-ee's, which has a well-established history, especially in the last few years, of being racist. But why am I stopping at Buc-ee's then? Well, there are a lot of moments in which a company does racist things, and while some people can boycott, everybody can't, especially without safety being a really important factor. Whenever we travel across the country, like we are currently doing, driving back from Atlanta down to Texas, after driving from Texas up to Ohio and a bunch of other states, Buc-ee's is one of the only places where we can safely not only get gas, but also get food that isn't going to make you sick. If you have never driven through rural America, if you're not somebody who's experienced in general whenever
She got bald-headed jeans.
it comes to driving cross country, you may not realize how hard it is, especially in certain places, to get somewhere where you can use a clean, safe restroom and where you can buy food that isn't going to make you sick, especially whenever you have a disability. So as much as we absolutely hate the things that Buc-ee's has done in the past few years, it's one of the only places that we can still reliably go. This same thing happens when we talk about places like Walmart and sometimes even Target. People condemn other people for using certain services that may, again, have been racist or currently are engaging in active racism. But a lot of times there are people that do not have a choice because they don't have other options. I live in a place where Walmart and Kroger are going to be two of the only grocery store options that you have.
I don't want you shopping in my store either, honestly. As soon as you walk in looking the way you be looking, I just know you're going to be a troublemaking piece of shit. I just don't need your money.
You cannot go out of your way to find somewhere else because not only may you be disabled or financially limited, but the distance could also make you unsafe. As somebody also, again, who has a disability, there are times where DoorDash is going to be the only way where I can get reliably what I need. Even though I don't want to use some of these services, I don't have other options. It is very counterproductive and ignorant to make condemnations against people who don't have another choice without actually trying to provide them with another choice. When the Montgomery bus boycott happened, there were so many organizers in the area who made sure that people who were not going to...
Do Black people need our own Buc-ee's? Is that where this is going? Do we need a black Buc-ee's? Nuckies? Nuck if you Buc-ee's? Do we need a black Buc-ee's? I've never been to Buc-ee's before. If I catch one, I'll stop and just check it out. Even if I don't need gas, I just want to see a black Buc-ee. I mean, I just want to see a Buc-ee's. But do black people need our own Buc-ee's though? Is that what these where this is all going here?
Have another way to get home or to work, actually give them a network. They didn't just say boycott the buses. They actually gave them a way to do so safely and ensured that it worked. There were even people that were icons because of the fact that they cooked for people that were doing the bus boycott. So that way people who maybe even then could get home and back also were able to get food delivered to them and were able to eat in a place in a way that was safe, especially if the non-segregated places were now too far out of the way.
You know what? Shout out to Bluff City Nerd with the 5-ball. He says, these B-dubs going crazy over here are no different from ninjas waiting in line for Jordans. Niggas are cooked, bottom line. Funny story about Jordans. I've only ever bought 2 pairs of Jordans in my life. One I bought for my little brother long time ago when he was still in like middle school or something. And then I bought a pair for myself. And they were actually some trash. Like it was. I never bought a pair of Jordans ever again. Shout out to Bluff City Nerd.
To get to. We must do better at being mindful when we talk about boycotts and being able to understand that sometimes there are no other options without community impact. There are no other options without people making it to where the people that don't have options can have those. And even whenever those of us who may have to use those options can continue to make better choices and limit our experiences and limit our involvement in those places, we also have to make sure that we're considering the fact that people are people and there's a lot going in the world and it's hard enough as it. That's all for now. My mom's calling me because she's done pumping gas.
She stopped at Buc-ee's and was just triggered by the racism in the air. It's kind of like an advertisement for Buc-ee's, honestly.
This makes Jim Crow look like Jim Eagle.
Got a whistle away from the basketball.
A second green sexual pleasuring device has been thrown on the floor of a WNBA game. Yeah, we're throwing green dildos at the female ball players now.
Got a whistle away from the basketball.
Yep. Neon green. Yeah. Dildo gate. I know, bro. I know. I was wondering, do you think it's possible that we control the WNBA out of business, right? Because they already don't make money. But if we just start trolling the girls real hard, maybe they'll just stop playing ball. Like, we haven't done it yet. Maybe we need to try it. We have to actually start thinking outside the box, you know? Kind of have to do the unthinkable. That's what I'm on right now. Sometimes you got to do the unthinkable. You must be willing to do whatever it takes if you want to win. All right? This is a struggle for the survival of civilization. What's that quote? Extremism is no virtue. No, extremism in defense of patriotism is no vice. Something like that. Basically, I'll do whatever it takes to save this goddamn republic.
Lord, I've been waiting on this. Boy, I've been waiting on this law right here. Georgia just passed a law called the Parent Accountability Act. Oh, yeah. Y'all want to act like y'all them kids take their butt to school and act the same way they act in your household, the same way you don't be getting on to them. It don't matter now. Let them take their butt to school and touch them teachers or touch them officials that work at that school. The parent is accountable for it now. Yep, the parent got to pay for it now. Yeah, you either gonna pay a fine, go to jail, or you gonna do community service. Yes, it just in.
Now, here's the question, though. What if you're a single parent? Are they going to charge the non-custodial parent along with the custodial parent, or are they only going to charge a single mom? Because if I'm the non-custodial parent, that means you get all the major parenting responsibilities and duties. So as the father, and you're outside of the home, sound like that bitch going to jail to me.
Georgia just passed that law called the Parent Accountability Act. You know how a lot of y'all do not like to take accountability. You know you don't. And you'll trigger it down to your kids. Your kids be bucking at you, going outside. They be all over in these in the trains in Atlanta, and they just be everywhere. Let them take that energy to school now.
I remember it was a couple of years back. There was a school shooting, a mass shooting, and it was this little diary of a wimpy kid-looking white boy with glasses, and he got arrested for it. And then they arrested his mom and dad too. And I was like, that's not going to play out how you blacks think it's going to play out. Because all the black folk was like, yeah, they got the parents too. And I'm like, that's a sign of you don't want this to keep going. You don't want this policy to reach its logical ultimate conclusion. And now we're going to start seeing it happen.
Let them take that energy to school now. Don't say nothing to them. Yeah, don't say nothing to them and let them go to school and act a damn donkey in that school and act a fool in that school and watch they call you. Watch you gonna have a bench warrant out for you. Or they gonna tell you need to show up at court, or you better show up at that school because we got something to discuss, ma'am, sir. Your kid, you think your kid could do whatever they want now? We finna find out now. Because Georgia just passed the law. It's called the Parent Accountability Act. Now you're gonna have to be parents. Yeah, now you're gonna have to be parents. All y'all gonna have to be parents now. Where you at? Where you at, mom? Where you at, dad? You're gonna have to be a parent now. I bet y'all start co-parenting now. All y'all baby mama, baby daddies and stuff, and family households with them dysfunctional households. You're gonna have to be parents now. When it comes to that school, and they gotta go to school. Unless you register them to be homeschooled. They gotta go to school, or you're gonna have to pay for that too. So let's get it. Thank you, Georgia, for passing that law.
Facts, but you can't sound and talk like this and get no king, just street niggas. I like street niggas. Don't get me wrong to think that I can't get a king. Y'all kings is unattractive. Y'all niggas ugly. On me, let's keep it honest. All y'all niggas that want to treat me right, I don't like y'all niggas. I'm not one to settle. I'm not settling. Bitch, you gonna look good. When you beside me, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm sorry. I could find good niggas, but those good niggas be ugly niggas. On me. Them niggas that's gonna treat you the way you want to be treated, they ugly. You don't like them niggas. I'm not settling. Fuck you talking about? You gonna be a trick. You're not finna be my man.
Hey, look, ugly niggas gonna have to start being mean too. You're gonna have to level it up. That's the only way to level it up. You gotta start being mean too. It's not like you could just turn into a pretty nigga. If you ugly, you know, that's just how it is. But the least you can do is be mean to these hoes. That's all you got left, bro. That's all you got left, man.
Facts, but you can't sound and talk like this and get no king, just street niggas. I like street niggas. Don't get me wrong to think that I can't get a king. Y'all kings is unattractive. Y'all niggas ugly. On me, let's keep it honest. All y'all niggas that want to treat me right, I don't like y'all niggas. I'm not one to settle. I'm not settling. Bitch, you gonna look good. When you beside me, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm sorry. I could find good niggas, but those good niggas be ugly niggas. On me. The niggas that's gonna treat you the way you want to be treated, they ugly. You don't like the niggas. I'm not settling. Fuck you talking about? You gonna be a trick. You're not finna be my man. I don't give a fuck. So if that gonna leave me unhappy, I'm finna be unhappy. I'm gonna be happy as shit with the money that I make. Facts, but you can't sound and talk like this and get no king, just street niggas. I like street niggas. This is it. I'm done. I'm fucking done. They trying to kill my fucking kids, bro. Like, I'm done. Look at my fucking kids' window. Again. Again. That's the first fucking bullet hole. Here's the second one. Here's the fucking third. Here's the fourth. Bullet fucking fragments in my wall. Like, bruh. Gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, gotta be.
Dylan said they gotta be aiming for us on purpose.
And talk like this and get no king, just street niggas. I like street niggas. Don't get me wrong to think that I can't get a king. Y'all kings is unattractive. Y'all niggas ugly. On me, let's keep it honest. All y'all niggas that want to treat me right, I don't like y'all niggas. This is it. I'm done. I'm fucking done. They trying to kill my fucking kids, bro. Like, I'm done. Look at my fucking kids' window. Again. Again. That's the first fucking bullet hole. Here's the second one. Here's the fucking third. Here's the fourth. Bullet fucking fragments in my wall. Like, bruh. Gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, gotta be.
Dylan said they gotta be aiming for us on purpose. You found it?
Look.
That's the bullet?
It's a piece of it. And this is also my window.
Not the Jimmy Choos. Please, Lord, Lord, please tell me that they didn't shoot the Jimmy Choos. Lord, dear Lord, you know I don't often come to you, but we are in desperate need, Lord. I want you to put your blessings, Lord. I need you to put your coverings over the Jimmy Choos. Please make sure nothing happens to those Jimmy Choos, Lord. Lord, I thank you.
We got 4, 5, 8, so where this one is. And that's the one that's over there.
This is my window.
Whoa, that was such an odd super chat story right there. It's a really short story too. It's like a haiku, Dick Thug. This is really like a haiku super chat. My cousin's girlfriend was like that. He got her killed though. That was a haiku, nigga. That was a nigga coup. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Like, oh my God, I want to write that on like a piece of silk and just let it float up into the wind and give it to nature. That was an amazing haiku. My girlfriend's cousin was like that. No, my cousin's girlfriend was like that. He got her killed though. Yo, niggas be making amazing art here, bro. Shout out to all the artistic people in the chat. That was beautiful, man. Thanks for supporting the show.
Come on, share your dollar. Give me your dollar. Share your dollar with me. Come on.
Look, he got her killed though. Girls go through things. Oh God, no. No. Not girls go through things, bro. I wasn't ready. Hold up. I wasn't ready. Damn. Girls, listen, they do be going through stuff though. That kind of is the theme of today's show. They go through things, bro. They do, man. This is why I was trying to say, bro, we listen and we don't judge, man. You know, wounded butterflies. Remember, they're all just they're like wounded butterflies. The modern world has kind of broken them, and I'm not even angry. Maybe I used to be angry. Now I just feel sadness. It's all. I feel mixtures of laughter and sadness. You know. Like I want to cry, but I also want to laugh at the same time. You feel me? Like, I always let the laughter win. I won't let the crying win. The laughter always wins, though.
Good genes are passed down. Minds are blue. First of all, you don't get denim blue without black hands, without black knowledge. So why are they still centering whiteness to sell us something that we literally built?
What genes are responsible for the nose, the bone in your nose? I must have some strong white genes because I don't have that nose bone thing. I must have some like Caucasian slave master genes, bro. I don't want those genes. I don't want my genes touching her genes. Matter of fact, I want to segregate my genes from her genes. I want to live in an environment where her genes aren't even allowed to breathe the same air as my genes. You know how that whole thing about like atoms never touch? I want to put a physical wall up so her genes, I don't want her atomic structure to cross this line. You feel me? Like, I want to be segregated from her entire gene pool. Is that wrong? Am I wrong? Does that make me bad?
The iconic denim blue wouldn't exist without indigo. And indigo didn't grow here. Indigo was brought here along with the people who knew how to grow it, how to ferment it, and how to turn it into dye. That deep blue.
No, not the booty shot. Oh no. Not the nose bone booty shot. Oh God, no. This is too much. I wasn't ready. Stop. I wasn't ready. No. God, it is too early. I can't drink during these early shows. I need alcohol. I need alcohol now. I'm going to have to drink so much harder later. I'm going to have to drink harder later for the drinks I couldn't have earlier today because I can't take this no more. Oh, my God. This is a lethal combination. Oh, what did I just do? Dang it. There we go. God damn it, I've been up here talking and ranting and all that. My bad. My bad. You know what? We're just gonna get back to her video. But David, don't you tell me I'm wrong. She up here offering up her booty like a baboon, got a bone in her nose, this whole primitive mating ritual, and you're gonna tell me I'm wrong. Anyway.
Out here along with the people who knew how to grow it, how to ferment it, and how to turn it into dye. That deep blue, our ancestors mastered it long before white people knew what to do with the plant. And when Europeans realized that, they didn't ask us. They enslaved us for the knowledge, not just the labor. That knowledge was stolen, and it built their empire.
They stole our nose bones. And listen, I know I have white audience members. I have white people who've donated to the show. And we've laughed and joked, and it's all good times. And let me just say something. Let me make it clear to you white people out here listening. No matter what good times and positive vibes that we have shared over the years on this channel, I will never forgive you crackers for stealing our nose bones. I don't even care about reparations. I don't even care about the money. I want my grandfather, I want my ancestral nose bone back, all right? And I will not stop. This forevolution will never die until the ancestral nose bones are returned to each and every one of us. That's why we having these identity battles and stuff, because back in the motherland, we identified ourselves by our tribal nose bones. And when the white man stole our nose bones, he stole our identity. It's like he took our soul. And I just want to put all you white people on notice that I have never forgotten, all right? I ain't never forget my nose bone. And I want
now
it
you
back.
ride the wings of the tongue, you're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Clack, clack.
Before cotton, indigo was one of the first cash crops in America, and it made white families rich. It helped to fund colonies. And every drop of that blue was pulled from Black bodies, Black intellect, and Black labor. So when American Eagle uses Sydney Sweeney to sell great jeans, they're not selling jeans, they're selling erasure. And for what? Some likes and views and a slogan, while the people who made it possible.
Bro, I don't care where you put it, bro. I just need it back. I don't care if it's in a time capsule. I don't care if you buried it in with your great grandma, Jenny. I don't care if you threw it up off a mountain. I just need it back, bro. You figure out where it is. You find a map.
Are fighting to be recognized in their own history. If you're wearing denim, you're wearing a story rooted in knowledge, in resistance, in a stolen legacy. So don't dress it up in whiteness and call it heritage. We've always had good genes.
She got the bone gene and the booty gene. She ain't even really got no booty, honestly.
We've always been the blueprint.
All your ass shots are depressing. Every single one of your ass shots made me feel worse than the moment before I watched it. Normally, when you look at a nice ass shot, it's almost like inspirational. Her ass is the opposite of inspirational. Her ass makes me want to just lay in bed and not go to work today. Anyway, did you hear about the school supply thing? Apparently, it's hard out here for a school supply shopper.
$36. I just left Walmart and spent
$36. That is how much Dylan's school supplies cost. $36. Hold on, I'm lying. They were out of composition notebooks and 2 pocket pronged folders. So I had to order them on Amazon. I spent $13.67 on Amazon. Here's the crazy thing. I had rewards on Amazon because I shopped so much. So I used my rewards and I only paid 71 cents. And the camp gave the kids a $20 gift card. I used the $20 gift card.
Why are you angry?
Ash, not everybody has rewards. Not everybody has a gift card. $50.
Why are you angry?
I spent $50 for the school supplies that my child's school requested. $50.
Why are you
On
yelling?
the internet complaining about spending $50 to invest in your child's year-round education, and you've been eating crab boils all fucking summer.
Oh, she yelling at these hoes. All right. No, never mind. She yelling at these hoes. All right, I get it. I'm with you now. Keep yelling.
Got your hair done, nails done, feet done. Did you not just go to Cancun with the homegirls? Did I not see you at the hookah bar more than once over the summer? Fuck out of here. What is wrong with y'all? $36. I just left Walmart.
Do with me what y'all running out of. If y'all running out, I'm gonna say it again, just like that lady just said on the video. Go to these community things during the summertime, get these free backpacks with them free supplies in there, and use those for y'all class. If y'all wanna give out to the community and be community activists and community leaders and shit.
Let me get this straight. You're yelling at the teachers for a system that they didn't create. You're yelling at the teachers, the ones that you expect to protect your children if something goes down within your school, but you're not willing to provide them with any kind of extra supply. And you're demanding that they go during their off time to go get supplies to help all children. You are mad at the wrong people. You shouldn't be mad at the teachers. The teachers did not create the system that you are upset with. And I get it. I am someone that when my daughter first started school, I could barely.
You sound like a teacher. Are you a teacher?
But do you know what I did? I went to my church, and my church gave me some of the things that I needed. And I asked for extras to bring to that classroom so that I was still helping people out. This is why we're failing as a nation right now, because it's all about me and not about thee or the we. We are always so worried about only taking care of ourselves that we don't care if anybody else gets left behind. And I guarantee you, there are children that are sent to school with absolutely fucking nothing. I used to volunteer in the schools, and I witnessed it all the time. And these lists aren't mandatory. It's just a suggestion. It's asking for your help. And if you're really upset, don't be upset with the teachers. They did not create the system. I would suggest you call your representative and say, I want more funding for my schools. I want my schools to be able to provide everything the kids need. I'm paying taxes for this, and I want my taxes to be used properly. All my love.
Always need more money. They always need more money. Every problem, the solution is we need more money.
Give me the money. Give me the money. But I will do it. Give me the money.
Shout out to Dick Thug with the 5 ball. He says, selling erasure, they are the ones deleting the kids. Even the ones that they didn't delete, they struggling, man. They keep going through things, bro. They just, women just be going through stuff,
I'm not
bro.
buying nothing. Anything that my kids need to succeed, you provide everything. Okay? I'm not providing anything but the body. And I'm barely doing that. You better be glad I'm doing that. And then also, I'm not buying nothing. Anything that my kids need to succeed, you provide everything. Okay? I'm not providing anything but the body. And I'm barely doing that. You better be glad I'm doing that.
My kids' list got 4 boxes of Kleenexes. Imagine every single kid in a classroom of 20 bring 4 boxes of Kleenexes on top of the Lysol spray and wipes.
Ain't no way we on this app arguing about some fucking school supplies. Now this whole summer y'all been singing that Lotto song, Brokey, and now all of a sudden 4 Kleenex boxes, a pack of pens, a pack of pencils is a problem. And let's not forget when y'all had that Don Julio bottles on y'all head. Talking about some Don. Should have been buying some Don dish soap for your kids. And then y'all like, well, they want 4 packs of pens. And I'm just gonna buy 1 pack for my son and my daughter because these teachers, they keeping the pens, they keeping the extra supplies. They're teachers. What the fuck are they supposed to do with the supplies? What do y'all think they're doing with these supplies? They're taking it home, running a sweatshop, selling these pens out their back door? I can already see it. These parent-teacher conferences finna be crazy this year.
My kids' list got 4 boxes of Kleenexes. Imagine every single.
This is for all the teachers. How about y'all go to some of these back-to-school events and get some of those free book bags and some of those free pencils and things of that nature for your classroom and stop asking the parents. Go to some of these events, teachers.
You motherfucking teachers, get y'all lazy asses the fuck up during the summertime and go stand up in these motherfucking lines. If y'all want these kids, I'm a mom, dad. I'm going.
Let me show you something. Look at this. Look at all of this. Look at this. You see all these? I don't read these. These ain't my books. My mom is a teacher. She has been.
This is woman-on-woman violence, y'all. This whole parent-teacher problem, this is woman-on-woman violence. Ladies, stop the fighting. Ladies, I need y'all to come together as women and solve the problem. Can we stop the fighting? All right, all these women beefing is depressing.
I've been a teacher for 30 plus years. Every year, my mom spends hundreds, probably thousands of her own dollars for things for her classroom, for your students, for your children. To call teachers, especially teachers in the state of Texas, lazy has to be one of the most comical things I have ever seen. So you're talking about these events. I personally work back to school events. And let me tell you something. A teacher cannot pull up to a back to school event and get a classroom amount of school supplies for her school, because 9 times out of 10, these events require registration. And some of them, especially the ones in Dallas, will sometimes require that you bring the kid with you in order to get the school supplies. So telling a teacher to go stand in line at the back to school events isn't realistic. She's not going to be able to get enough school supplies for the entire class. Now, some of you are saying you are single mothers and you can't afford to buy extra for the class. Do you know what I say to that? Don't. Get what you can get on your students' list. Get what you can afford. Get what you can get. Because there are parents in the classroom who don't mind getting the extra. So if you fall short somewhere, that's okay. Because I sent extra with my kid to make sure your kid is okay. That's what it means when people say it takes a community. And I am so upset to see mostly people.
She got a kid. She kind of strikes me as a fat lesbiana. And it's always the mannish ones that be having kids, bro, I tell you. It's something about that. That I don't know what it is about that whole
people from my community not wanting to help the community. Like, if you legitimately do not have it, fine. You don't have it. You don't have it. You're a single mama. You got kids to take care of. Don't you think a lot of people in our community understand that? But if you do have it, if you do, it don't hurt to send an extra pack of dry erase markers for the kid who just lost their mama to cancer. It don't help to send 2 extra pack of papers for the kid whose mom just lost their job because we're in the state of Texas and they canceling and ended everything out here.
women going through stuff, bro, all over the country, from coast to coast, bro. Women just be going through stuff, man.
Like, be for real, because you never know what God got in store for you in your life and what community you might have to reach out to get some help. Like, be serious. Like, I thought this was a joke at first. Y'all really out here seriously on this?
Hi, y'all. Happy Wednesday, everybody. So let's have the conversation. Tomorrow, these kids head back to school. Starting tomorrow, they head back to school. Yes, my kids head back to school tomorrow. And, I was in Walmart yesterday and I've seen a lot of parents in Walmart with their kids buying school supplies. Now, one thing that's an issue that I want to talk about is the school supply list, right? Now, I am a mother. I have friends that are teachers. I understand. They have to go in their budget and buy the things that they need because the schools don't provide it. Whole nother subject for another day. Don't know why. Whatever, child. Anyway. And most times they put it on the school supply list. And then, some of the parents are really complaining like, why is this list so long? Why I got to buy you a rent of paper? Why I got to buy you wipes? Why I got to buy you hand sanitizer? Why? Why? Because your kids is in the class, dirtying up the class. They sneezing all over the desk. Okay, so yes, you buy that. My thing is, if you can't buy certain things, just don't buy it. But do not be that parent that goes out and buy your kid spray ground book bags for $65 and up. Don't be that parent that go buy your kid the newest Jordans and have on the flyest clothes at school, but yet you complaining about, getting a rim of paper for the teacher, getting some wipes for the teacher, getting construction paper for the teacher. Don't be that parent. If you can afford that stuff, you can take $25, $30 and get some wipes and some other stuff for the teacher and just show up and give the teacher. Now, I get it. Some parents don't have enough money to buy school clothes. They don't have enough money to buy school shoes. Some of y'all like, I ain't buy my kids no Jordans. We going to 5 and below, or we going to blah, blah, blah. I get it. I'm just saying, don't be the parent that does that for your kid and don't support. Remember, your kids are with the teacher more than they're with you. Remember, you work.
I'm not hearing all the strong and independent talk that I used to hear. This new talk is unfamiliar.
So I feel regarding the whole school supply thing, I feel like I'm qualified to speak on it because I am mother of 4. And at one point I was a single mom of 3 and I really struggled. And I feel like the biggest issue with these
Stepdaddy math. Somebody's out here getting all metaphysical. We're not going to do it though. We're not going to do it. We're not going to get to quantum theory again.
Parents who are like, oh, it's not my job. It's not my responsibility to buy for the whole class. No, it's not. But I feel like as a community, we can help those in need. As a kid, I grew up with my aunt who is an educator. And during the summers, she would get myself, she would get my brother and my cousin. But one thing that I always noticed was how much she poured into her students out of her own pocket. So much so we could be anywhere. We could go any place and we would just hear Ms. Wu In from one of her previous students recognizing her, and they wanted to speak to her. And that's how much of an impact that she had on their lives. But I would see how, because she loved educating so much, she would take on additional jobs because she wasn't getting paid enough as a teacher.
We're going to go over this school list together because for some reason the parents saying that this is completely unacceptable, even though they buying their kids spray ground book bags that cost approximately $150 to $250, but don't even want to fill the book bag up with school supplies. Okay, fine, whatever. It looks like the different classes are sending out a school list instead of sending one big list for the whole school year. And let me tell you why I think they're doing this. Let's say little Timmy goes to ELA. He got his pencil, his notebook, his paper, his things, right? But then when he get the social studies, for some reason, little Timmy like to play with his teacher. He don't have a pencil, a paper, a notebook, or nothing. The teacher can say at this point, look, I don't know what these other teachers required for their class, but I specifically required a pack of pencils and a pack of paper for my class. If you do not have it, there's nothing I can do with you.
It's crazy how all of a sudden the kids don't have pens and paper anymore. And I'm not saying that the school should be required to just buy all the pens and paper, but like, if we can't solve these little problems, how are the kids going to learn how to do quadratic equations? Like, if your moms can't get you notebooks and stuff, I don't think you're going to really do well in the advanced mathematics class. Like, it's the little things, man. You gotta solve the little problems. Great Britain with the 5 ball says Walmart should bait and switch like they're giving away wigs and bundles, but hide pencils, trapper keepers, and glue and wigs. Trojan horse the supplies. I bet you they would just resell the supplies.
At that point, the teacher is not responsible for finding little Timmy a pencil or seeing if one of his friends got a piece of paper he can borrow. Look, I required what I needed for my class. You don't have it. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, so it looks like each class is wanting one binder, a pack of pencils, a pack of index cards, and then there's like a couple of different things for certain classes. Like, for example, ELA, they want a pack of sheet protectors, some Ziploc bags, some copy paper, pack of highlighters, and some colored pencils. But notice they're asking for just one of these things. Okay, 2 packs of, what is this, loose leaf paper? You need loose leaf paper for the whole school year. I mean, at least the math teacher said you could bring your headphones, but they also need a calculator.
Why are you bringing headphones to school? I tell you, the further I get away from school, the more retarded it looks now.
To the school supplies, if every student in the classroom is bringing the supplies that was listed, why is it that everybody have to combine everything together and share? Then when the teacher also requests her little list of the things that she need for the whole classroom, when you was in Target buying all that stuff trying to decorate your classroom, sweetheart, you didn't stop and get you some Lysol and some hand sanitizer?
When I say clown shit, our people with this mindset is embarrassing. Because what the fuck do you mean? Why do you have to buy enough and share?
And you know, this is another thing I noticed about the modern teaching staff. A lot of gays. So many gays in the school right now. Men, women, everybody gay.
That nigga gay. Nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay.
Everybody wants a community until it's time to help the community and not be the one receiving the help. We already see that there's an attack on us. There's an attack on education, especially us having education. We've already, our school system has already been horrible in comparison to our other races counterparts. So knowing the times that we're in, like, boy, Ed is gone. It's literally all the children have to depend on is us and the teachers. Us and the teachers. The teachers already don't.
It's literally one group of women looking at another group of women saying, all I got is these bitches and we struggling. That's really what she just did right there.
All the children have to depend on is us and the teachers. Us and the teachers. The teachers already don't have enough to do their job. They're already they have our kids more than we have our kids. What is the problem with doing it? If you're in a financial situation and you can't afford, that's different. I'm not talking about that. But your baby got a fucking gold Cuban Jordans and you complaining about school supplies. Can he read at grade level? Because honestly, and it's not all of us, but most of the people with this mindset, the kids can't fucking read at grade level. The kids bad as hell. Behavioral problems. Can't do basic math. Fly as shit though. Fly as shit.
Beautiful and stupid.
Those bitches are complaining about having to buy school supplies for the kids that you decided to have? Cheap. You bitches are cheap. You would have thought the supplies was like 50 bands or something. Mind you bitches stay high. Stay with some Julio. Yeah, buy the fucking school supplies and stop eating a bug ass dick.
Good morning. Happy Friday. I know it's early. I just wanted to pop in real quick because I keep seeing videos on my morning doom scroll about the parents that are buying their children $65, $70 backpacks.
Instead of buying $50
worth of school supplies on the list and a $5 backpack, $10 backpack, because you can find those. I just want to say what's irritating about the whole situation is
you were once a child, and at the same time,
you also needed school supplies. And to take it even a step further,
you also felt the embarrassment of having to ask someone for school supplies
and took the 50-50 chance of getting rejected, like, no, these are my pencils. And then you going back home, trying to get to mom and pop's like, I need some school supplies. They're making fun of me, whoop-de-whoop, because it was a lot harsher back then, too, mind you, when you was in school. I just don't understand how you can spend so much money on shit that is not necessities, then just be audacious enough to just post how you're openly
neglecting your children. Like, it's pathetic.
It's absolutely insane. For me going to school, I didn't have every single supply.
Not us spinning a block on the conversation about school supplies again. So if anybody is upset about school supplies, a few things I want you to keep into play. One, the current administration that we are in.
It's Trump's fault. Trump is the reason you can't buy your kids rulers and markers and stuff.
You can go to the United States Department of Education website right now and look at the funding under the grants tab. And you can see by state over the next 3 to 4 years how much money has been reduced from your specific state's education fund.
Somebody had to do it.
Schooling.
I am the chosen one. Somebody had to do it.
Thing outside of Title I is already there. Title I primarily pays for like your teachers, the people in the building who are going to be there with your children. Title II covers things like professional development, student support services, special education services, homeless students. It encompasses all of those things. School supplies, different stuff like that. A lot of that is still with an asterisk because they haven't released it. And so if you voted for that man, then go on and buy everything on that list ×2 because you're going to need it. There are some states that are taking a 10% cut over the next 4 years. Now, what they tried to say is, well, the states misuse this money or the schools misuse this money, and so we need to give it back to the states. The states were already in control of it. What happened was we had all these different buckets so that the states could be responsible and responsive to the needs of students in various school districts. Now what they're going to do is say, forget all those buckets because they're being misused. We're going to put all the money in one bucket, but they're not putting all the money in the bucket. They're going to put some of that money. They're going to leave some of these states with shillings to educate the children. So they're going to put some of the money. They're going to take some of it, put some of it in the bucket, and then the schools have to, do what they need to do. The moral of the story is buy everything on the list ×3 because you'll need it. Right now, you need to be more concerned with, does your school and or school district have enough funds for people to teach the children? Not us spinning a block.
Let me share something with you guys real quick. Oh, shout out to the Midwest Request with the $2 super chat. He says, children are the future, not worth the investment. Yeah, that's it's not how it works in the Black community. They don't invest in the future the way you would think. For example, breaking. NYC officials funnel $745,000 to a single Caribbean restaurant in Brooklyn over the past year. Reportedly, thousands of orders for jerk chicken were made by, wait for it, the Department of Education for catering middle school lunches, officials said. $745,000 worth of jerk chicken. There's your investment, bro. There's your investment. $745,000 spent allegedly on jerk chicken. Jerk chicken is delicious, by the way. I should buy me some. Let's get back to this Parent Accountability Act before we wrap this one up.
Georgia has passed the Parental Accountability Act. And what does that include? It's a lot more than just making parents accountable for their spawns of Satan, which personally, I'm thankful for. Okay? If your uncouth, untrained, unrefined, crotch monster heathen decides to physically assault one of these teachers, you as their parent can be slapped with fines, community service, or even jail time. But it's not just about that. It also includes mandatory parenting classes for repeat offenders of this bill. It also includes mandatory mental health screenings for school-age children between 6th to 9th grade. And it also teaches staff how to de-escalate a conflict situation. This bill includes a lot of stuff. And I, for one, am grateful
They need to
and
teach
thankful
staff.
that Georgia has.
They need to teach the staff how to whip these kids' ass, bro. Teachers need to learn how to fight. You're gonna have to start recruiting teachers from the MMA pool. You're gonna need at least 2 MMA professionals on staff. You can have them like gym/security guards. That's what you need. You need arm bars and leg locks. Get these kids educated real quick. Real quick.
Decided to pass this because our teachers don't get paid enough to deal with these untrained heathens. You don't want to train them? You should be held accountable. They're your kid. In this case, it does not take a village. The village didn't spit them out like no cannon. It's not the village responsibility to maintain your kid.
You know, that whole alleged African quote, it takes a village to raise a child. What they never really tell you is that the village is ran by masculine women and ne'er-do-well men. That's the village. Great Britain with the 2 ball says $92 bottles of Don Julio or school supplies. Bro, Don Julio popping. I don't even know why you would ask that type of question. You don't want to be popping, nigga? You don't want to be lit?
And part of that is teaching them right from wrong. Oh, I'm so grateful that they finally passed this bill. And truth be told, it should be nationwide. Teachers should not be verbally and or physically assaulted. Educators in general. Man, I'm so glad man, what? This bill, in my honest opinion, is way overdue.
So Georgia just passed a law, and I guarantee you this motherfucker gonna hit worldwide.
Oh, I can tell they're gonna be coming for you and your kids, baby. You got police contact physiognomy. I just know that this law is gonna come for you and your kids. I hope your kid's old enough that you out of that age, because I just know this law was made for you and your kids, baby. I'm judging. This whole time we listen and we don't judge, and I saw a face immediately, I'm judging. I just know this law was for you and your kids.
So Georgia just passed a law, and I guarantee you this motherfucker gonna hit worldwide. It's called the Parent Accountability Act. And if your motherfucking child go to school and act like they want to beat on these damn teachers, the parent going to jail, they can either get a fine or they're going to have to do some community service. So before school even gets started, and even now that school gets started, y'all better damn talk to your motherfucking kids, because the schools ain't playing with these damn kids no more. And I don't fucking blame them, because y'all child be going to school disrespecting these teachers that's got to sit up here and do their job and want to hit on them because they don't want to do what the fuck the teachers tell them to do, because y'all tell them at home you ain't got to listen to nobody but your parents. Okay, they got something for y'all motherfuckers, and I'm telling you.
Ooh, wait till they bring that Parent Accountability Act to Illinois. Wait till they bring that to Illinois. You think they could do that in Chicago? David, you think they can have a Parent Accountability Act on O-Block? You think we can do that on O-Block? We get some parent accountability? Can we get some parent accountability on the West Side, David?
You got
Oh shit. Hold on. Let me bring that.
Y'all better talk to y'all kids right now, because if not, I'm telling you, your ass going to jail, community service, or you're going to have to pay a big ass fine. So Georgia just passed a law, and I
Look.
guarantee you this motherfucker.
Oh, we just start locking up the mamas. Listen, if your son get arrested for a drive-by, we gotta come scoop your mama up too. Mama knows something. Mama did something. Mama helped. Mama spit this little bastard out. There's a crime here somewhere, and mama going to jail now.
So apparently, there's a parental accountability act. Yeah, we need that everywhere. Don't even vote. Just run it. Because the clip I seen of them boys is robbing the Walgreens. Yeah, nah. They need help. Because apparently, whoever raising them ain't raising them right. That's crazy. Especially that green one. The one in the green. Oh yeah, he act just like him. He had word for word, bar for bar, every mannerism act just like his sassy black mother. And low key, all three of them act like little hood rats. It's sad because you know they're gonna end up in the system real quick unless something change. If they acting like this now and they only 10, oh, imagine when they get like teenage years. Yo, yeah, they finna lose their mind. They finna end up arrested so quick, fast, in a hurry. But that parental accountability act, yeah.
Now we can arrest the mama. I like this. We get into the heart of the matter. That's what you got to do. You got to get to the heart of the matter. Getting classic rock on these bitches.
Yeah, run that. Because y'all parents need to start holding y'all children accountable. Control y'all kids. Y'all had the little niggas, control the little niggas. And if you got to, bring the belt back. Some of these kids don't need a stern talking to. They need their ass beat. That belt need to make a comeback like MJ did with the 4-5. We need that. But if y'all kids start acting up and y'all start getting fined and going to jail, oh yeah, I guarantee you're going to change your perspective on how you raise your children.
Them little boys that were still in the CVS, go ahead and pass that Parental Accountability Act in all states.
Now notice the Parental Accountability Act, it kind of sounds like it's related to school behavior, but the people want it to be a broad policy. We want to spread this out in the world. If he get arrested gangbanging, we gonna come to your house and pick your mama up. Everybody's gangbanging now.
Because these parents got to start being held liable for these little minister societies that they creating. These half-raised heathens that they just birthing and then throwing to the wolves and letting rap music and social media raise them. You can tell that every single one of those little boys is being raised by some ghetto single mother. You can just tell. You can tell in the way the one in the green talking, his mannerisms, the way he move his mouth. It is all of some hood rat. You could just tell. That's what is his whole mannerisms, everything about the way he cuss, the way he holds his mouth, his movements, all of it is very feminine. It comes from a woman, a very ignorant hood woman. And it's sad, even if there are any male figures around, those men are probably just as ghetto and ignorant as the mothers. Unless something happens by miracle and somebody with some sense intervenes in these little boys' lives and try to help them get on the right track, it's unfortunate, but their destiny is already written for them. Nothing positive is going to come from this situation if something doesn't change now, because the road that they headed down is not a good one. To be this young and CVS stealing, cussing at grown adults like they are, the follow-up videos they making.
Lock them all up, bro. Shout out to SKC with the $2 super chat. I deem this the YN fee. Shout out to the YNs, man. We got our own person.
Give me the money. Give me the money, but I was cute. Give me the money.
And Georgia done passed that motherfucking law. They not playing with y'all. They not playing with y'all. They said that if y'all kid come up there disturbing the
Her septum ring is trying to take over her whole face, man. That shit growing.
fucking piece, pretty much, if your kid come up there trying to fight, want to motherfucking bring guns and do all that extra shit, oh, the parents is going to jail. You're going to jail, bitch. You're going to jail. So a lot of y'all need to motherfucking have these conversations with y'all kids. The ones that be wanting to motherfucking fight the teachers and disrespect the teachers and throw shit at the teachers and be real disrespectful. Yeah, they finna start charging y'all. They said they finna start charging y'all motherfuckers with trespassing, battery, and obstruction to a child and an officer or something like that. Y'all going to jail. These kids, y'all better have them conversations with y'all motherfucking kids, or y'all are going to be placed on a pedestal speaking to the judge.
The YN tax will be in effect, bro. Can you imagine it? A YN tax? That's where it's headed, y'all. YN tax, bro. You're going to have to go to jail and you're going to have to pay a fine.
They done passed along, y'all ass. The first state that I already got so far that I know of. Georgia. And you know what? Oh, it's finna go up. Let's see how the bad parenting is finna get ready to react to their version of bad parenting. Because Georgia done got ready. They done passed their goddamn law. The Parent Accountability Act, goddamn it. So now, when y'all send y'all kids to school and all that stuff that y'all kids is able to get away with at home and all that foolish ass behavior and things that they do, oh no, they ain't going for it at school no more. Not in Georgia, baby. Not in Georgia.
A teacher got assaulted. Should parents be held liable? So Georgia currently has a bill called the Parent Accountability Act that they're trying to pass, and parents would be charged if their child assaults a teacher.
You know what? We're going to do an entire show on this later because it just occurred to me. You know what I think is happening here? This is women attempting to hold women accountable. That's really what I think is happening. And it's kind of in a roundabout, hidden hand kind of way. Like, I don't necessarily want to be the bad guy, but somebody got to do it. So we got to make it a law. This is women getting sick of other women's kids.
What do you think about that? Should parents be charged if a child assaults a teacher at school? Let's talk about it. Comment, share. Let's get the conversation going.
Well, folks, the state of Georgia is tired of your badass kids cutting up in class and being abusive. That's right, abusive. Hey, this is Keith, the law enforcement OG, 15 plus years experience in law enforcement. And let's get into this right here and right now. The state of Georgia proposes the Parent Accountability Act that is shaking things up out there in the good old state of Georgia. If your badass kids assault a teacher, you could face fines, community service, and the ultimate, yes, jail time. Lawmakers are done with the excuse of soft parenting. Done with it. Done with it. Teachers are getting attacked, and the bill says parents need to step up or, you got it, face the consequences. You want to co-sign for your kids? Go to jail for your kids. It's not just about the punishment. There's mental health checks and parenting classes that can help you deal with your out-of-control children. But if you're raising little thugs with no respect, Georgia is calling you out. Maybe you parents need to act like parents so the school does not have to step in and take charge. That's right.
Yeah, I think this is definitely going to be a show. I can smell this becoming a topic that panels actually discuss now. Because, you know, this is a roundabout shot at a lot of women. Because there's long been that connection. And, you know, manosphere types have always pointed this out. The overwhelming vast majority of men that are in jail are products of single mother homes. And a lot of men, the manosphere types and the men's rights types, they've been looking for a way to attack this particular phenomenon. And this is kind of low-key aiming at the problem here. So we're gonna have to have a panel about this. I think I might have to double back, grab some more information about this this topic, and we're gonna have a discussion about it, because I bet you this goes viral.
Georgia just passed a law, changed their student code of conduct. So that includes getting in trouble for hitting teachers, verbal assault of other students, hurting other students, hurting teachers.
Verbal assault of other students? Oh, they're going far. Verbal assault, really? That's okay.
Physically, verbally, any of those things. That's also including like truancy and all that stuff for fines for parents. But I believe now that they can be fined for their children that are still continuing to do this, and or go to jail. If I'm wrong, let me know. But what do you guys think? Do you think this is going to be the first state? Do you think this is going to go?
Have you all heard about this Parent Accountability Act that's coming out of Georgia? This bill would actually make parents legally responsible if their kid assaults a teacher. We're talking fines, community service, even jail time. And it's not just punishment. It includes mental health screenings for middle schoolers, de-escalation training for teachers, and parenting classes for repeat offenders.
You know, there's a twisted little side of me that kind of wishes this was in effect, but I also have to have bad kids. Like, damn, now I wish my kids wasn't shit so their mom could get locked up too. Like, that's where this is all going now. It feels like so many dark things are on the horizon. We just might make America great again.
Now, supporters of this are saying this is all about restoring order. Violence against teachers has doubled since 2019 in the state of Georgia. Mind you, this is actually an epidemic going on all across the United States where teachers are being assaulted and verbally abused by students constantly. A teacher at Martin Luther King Jr. High was attacked by 3 students, and it was all caught on video. Enough is enough, right? But then you got critics saying, well, this is crossing the line. This is too much. They argue parents should not be jailed for something their kid did. They want more support, not punishment. So here's the question for all of you. Is this all about accountability, or is it truly overreach?
No, it's because we hate women. That's what it is. It's because we all hate women.
So the Georgia Teachers Union has a lot of people upset.
Carmen, I think this is confirmation. This is women versus women. If it's the Georgia Teachers Union, that's a whole bunch of fat chicks.
Because they're proposing that if a student hits a teacher, then the parents should be punished. And unfortunately, as bad as this is, I agree. After working in CPS for 8 years, I can tell you that about 80% of the behaviors that kids are doing at school, they see at home. They see it some way at home. And if you have a child that is violent enough that they will hit someone in authority, their home is violent. It's just what it is. It's just what it is.
SKC with the $2 super chat. Many don't understand that their offspring are bad. Yeah, because they think this is cute.
Give me the money. Give me the money, but I was cute. Give me the money.
They think it's cute. And then when he turns into one of these guys, nobody knows what happened.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, goddamn I'm not. All right.
Somehow they can't make the connection. It's so weird how we just can't connect these dots. It's like that atomic thing where they can't make the atoms touch. We just can't connect these dots. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy how that works, bro.
Children who display that much violence, there's violence in their home, or they are exposed to a lot of violence. So unfortunately, I agree, because you'll probably catch a lot of abusive parents once you begin punishing them for the violence their kids display at school.
You know what? That's a great point. And I actually had a whole back and forth interaction about this concept when I was on Just for Humans channel the other day, not for humans, and we were talking about it was this one chick up there. She started talking some feminism stuff or whatever, and women this that, and so I had to start pointing out, it's actually women do a lot more of the abusing and relationships. I mean, not relationships. Women do way more abusing of children. Oh, and I found a spot too.
You're talking about when you're talking about a whole group of people that you don't know. So that's one part of it. But the other part of it is
Because look, this lady who's talking, she gonna try to tell me I'm wrong about women abusing children. Like, listen, yeah, men abuse women, but women abuse children. So which is worse? Which is really worse? Because I didn't like the angle she was taking about women are so awesome at everything, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. Y'all be doing a lot. Y'all be doing the most, actually.
sit up on panels and say, oh, well, women are just so emotional and they don't know how to be logical. Like, fuck out of here with that bullshit. It's just something you heard somewhere, and so now it sounded good, and now you want to say it again. It's just like, it doesn't even make any sense. To be completely honest with you, but I think that there was one other point that I want to make. You said something at the end that I can't remember.
But okay, real quick. So if one doesn't have to do with another, right? That's a false equivalent.
Almost every week, there's another woman arrested for having some relationship with a young boy.
Stop it. So
Stop what?
let me give you a fact. 1 in 4 women will be sexually assaulted in their lifetime. Let's not do that. Let's not make the
okay.
Whoa! Hold on. Can I make my point in its entirety? Let me make my point in its entirety.
Let him land. It's a non sequitur.
It's not non sequitur, but this blanket statement that somehow women running the school, the entirety of education, is all a great thing. No, there are obvious negative downsides to having the school and all that stuff run by women, because now it's women. Hold on, because now instead of men preying on children, which was the accusation, now you have women preying on children. How is that any better?
You really think that's an actual real thing?
Like I said, every week there's another
You think that's a
teacher.
social problem?
How is it any better?
I'm asking.
I think it is. How is it any better?
Okay. So what laws do we have to protect men or males against women?
We don't need boys. Don't need protection from adults. Hold on. Boys don't need to be protected against adults. Are you saying young boys don't need to be protected against?
Let's just
I
Hood,
don't
don't do
want to.
that,
I don't
Hood.
want
She
to.
asked you a question, Hood. Don't ask her a question.
I promise
She
you.
asked you
No,
a
because
question.
we're kind of speaking past each other. I don't want to yell and scream at you, but I don't want to speak over you. Is what I'm saying. I don't believe that you can just make a blanket statement that boys don't need protection from adults. Children need protection from adults. If those are,
Wait,
but
what
that's
was
what
your
I'm trying.
question?
This is what I'm saying. Children need to be protected from adults, and you're kind of arguing that they don't.
I didn't say that. I asked
What
you
are you
that.
saying?
I asked you that because you said that now I guess it's ticking up that, or I guess every other week or every other month, women are seen as, I guess, preying on young men or whatever, or boys. That's the analogy, or that's what you were saying, right? And I
Every week, a teacher there's accused or arrested of a sexual relationship.
because we have the statistical data that shows and supports that women are the ones. I'm not saying men and young boys and whomever aren't essayed and all that. I'm not saying that, so let's not put that out there. But I am saying we have the research that says 1 in 4 women will be sexually assaulted in their lifetime. It's just a fact. And the other thing that I was saying,
It's not coming from their teacher, though. You were talking about schools in particular. You were talking about women in school. Now you're talking about the world, though. You're moving the goalposts now.
Let's just have a genuine conversation.
Okay.
because
I'll just
I
say
get
this
it.
one
Wait,
last
wait a
thing, and
minute,
then I'll let
Chanel.
you go.
I get it that sometimes, especially recently, we've been seeing like a lot of female teachers having relations with little boys, right? But we're not gonna sit here and say that the opposite. We didn't see that shit way more. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing, man?
Right.
Well,
They
hold
get
on. But the
prosecuted
whole,
immediately. That's the
yeah,
difference.
and
Which
not
now,
only that,
finally, women
What did
teachers
you
getting
say?
prosecuted.
Say that
That
again.
men, it was like grape, and
Mhm.
whether it was statutory or not, it was grape. A teacher having a relationship with a student is I forget what the name of it is, but it's not, you're not supposed to do that. And then
It's
You
women
mean a
that
sexual
women
relationship
teachers,
with a child? That's what you're saying?
well, no, with a student, the child
That
piece
would be
makes
a
it
child.
automatically, let's.
If you're a student, then yeah, you're a child and they're an
if it's
adult.
high school,
You're
high
getting
school
borderline
students.
wood chipper territory.
We're not talking about college. Let's take college off the table. High school
Right.
students, bro.
Yeah,
And so it's
that's
typically under
there's no
18.
good there.
So they're all children.
And so the point I'm raising is we kind of filtered men out of the school system because that was the fear that allegedly all these men were abusing the female students. But now it turns out the women have carte blanche to do what they want with the students, and when it comes out, the women don't see it as a problem though. They're like, oh, these men. As soon as I bring it up, it gets turned around to all these men. She was talking about teachers. Hold on, let me make this entire point. You started out talking about women in the school system. So I brought up that one thing. And then to knock that down, you expanded it to a woman's entire existence by saying 1 in 4 women will be insulted. No, we're talking about schools. We're talking about school.
Well,
Is
I
that
only
what we're
brought that
talking
up
about?
because you said that women are now being patient. So I say that to say this: just because the mom is all screwed up, or just because took her child, there are national studies and
I mean, did we stopped watching the video, right? Reviewing the video.
Yeah.
Which was what we were doing. And the point that caught me was, AM trying to use his 807,000 subscribers as a sample for any kind of study. That was what I wanted to get on, but I don't know where we are right now.
we can go back to that. I'm sorry, I did sidetrack us. I apologize.
But let me ask you
Yeah,
a
I
question,
would
though,
like
Chanel, before we go back, so it to be fresh with you. Would you say that most women that neglect their kids also abuse their kids physically?
Well, I can't say most because I don't know most. And I would venture to say at least, because I'm in Texas, right? And then I'm in Houston, Texas. So you got
we got to go back a little bit further.
Perpetrate.
So that's typically you left your child somewhere with.
Most are literally
To be able to do that. So when people make these general statements and say, well, women are they're not very logical and they can't think logically about things. Yes, you have to be very logical. You have to have a whole bunch of emotional restraint to deal with that year after year after year after year. That's really what my original point was.
Try to get to it.
I'm sorry, you're talking about public schools right now, Chanel?
I'm talking about any school.
Now, she was making this argument that women are so logical that they should be in charge of, the whole school. It's working better that women are in charge because women are more logical, right? Something like that.
All right, let me counter with another uncomfortable. Let me counter with another uncomfortable statistic, though. And again, I hate to point this out, but as much as men get accused of abusing women, the people who abuse children the most are literally women. So how does that hold up to your argument? How does that hold up to your argument of emotional restraint?
Let me tell you why that's false. Let me tell you why that's false. Because working for Child Protective Services for many years,
Now listen, just told a bold-faced lie. When you work for Child Protective Services, you deal with a majority of women. The children that need protective services need to be protected from their moms more often than not. And so for this fat lying bitch to sit up in my face, you should have calmed down. You're going to cam up and tell that big bold-faced lie. And see, niggas let you get away with it because you got some titties, but you just a fat girl. I ain't impressed with none of that shit.
In the family court. So if you say,
Oh, that's
okay,
the worst.
if you're saying that women are typically the caregivers of said children, the majority of children that come into foster care, that come into that court system, they are neglected, not abused. So when people say, now neglect, it can be a form of abuse, right? But when people
Thank
think
you
of,
for
let me
because
just
you
let
know
me
I was
Wait a
finish.
going
minute.
there.
Let me just
Wait a
finish.
minute. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Go ahead. Go ahead. One at a time. One at a time.
so when you're talking about abuse, neglect can be a form of abuse, right? Just like how you could have medical abuse, someone not taking the child to the doctor. But you typically aren't going to have the mom in the situation breaking the child's arm and throwing them to the wild. I'm not saying that doesn't happen; it absolutely does. But typically, that's the boyfriend or the daddy or the baby daddy or whomever else. That's usually not why they come into foster care, because of the mom doing some sort of physical abuse. So when people say, "Oh, well,
You said
women are
the
the ones that
said
are always
hang
the
on. You
ones
said
that,"
the reason that they come into I'm sorry. Please continue after this just a moment. But you said that the reason that they come into CPS is because of neglect, not because of any kind of
the
endangerment that
majority
they
of
received.
children that enter the foster care system
That's what you said,
enter
right?
enter due to neglect. So
Okay.
that's typically.
And it's crazy because she is a CPS professional, and I probably would argue is some kind of mental health professional, because you kind of get those credentials on your way to CPS. And you're lying because you want Team Girl to look better. You don't want the reality of Team Girl to be talked about. So you're just lying. With your professional authoritative wisdom, you're going to sit here and lie to me. Lie to us all, by the way.
Enter due to neglect. So
Okay.
that's typically, you left your child somewhere with the strange people in the house. You didn't feed your child. You're not taking them to school. That type of thing. That's usually when we're talking about neglect. You have them in these type.
You know, it's so funny. Carmen says CPS people are creepy. I just had this revelation the other day. I don't really like women who work for the state. There's something about women who work for the government in some capacity. I just tend to not like it. It's just always rubs me the wrong way.
Serious
So
situation.
single mothers are the most dangerous thing to kids, is what I'm hearing.
No, that's not what I was saying. What I'm saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe
what I'm
maybe I
saying
connected too many lines too quick. My bad.
Okay, so you
My
can
bad.
do what you want to do with my words, but
No,
I'm
no,
gonna just tell you what the facts are.
Well,
When
you
someone
said
says out of
neglect.
their mouth, hold on. When someone says out of their mouth that women are the ones that are abusing children, people think, when you think abuse, most people think physical attack. That's usually what people think, right? And if you're talking about a child, people really get up in arms about you
Not
physically
necessarily.
attacking a child. So I
Not
wanted to
necessarily.
correct
Even
that misnomer, and I wanted to say that no. Typically, it's because mom is on drugs, mom is homeless, mom has got whatever else going on, the children aren't being fed. That's usually the type of neglect that's happening. It's not usually mom
okay,
is throwing
guys,
the
can I
child
say
into the
something?
ground. It's just
With
not.
single mom.
You got to catch it, but let me say this.
Can
A lot of times, because even when I hear the word abuse and children, I'm thinking that they getting beat up and stuff like
Right.
that. But when we factor in neglect and stuff like that, no, I could see why you would say single mothers, you know what I'm saying, perpetrate the most abuse or whatever, you know what I mean? But go ahead, Cash Kid, and then you got it, Grump. Go ahead.
So yeah, guys, I think maybe I'm just getting lost because this conversation is shifting like we're standing in.
We can stop it right there because I'm gonna have to get back. I gotta start getting ready for work soon. But we are definitely gonna revisit this Parent Accountability Act. This issue is I predict this issue becoming a nice conversational topic. It's gonna go viral in all the panel and in the panel verse, And I wonder how a lot of the women are gonna respond to this, because what it seems to be, what we've learned so far, if the Teachers Federation of Georgia is pushing this, and they're relying on cases of like teachers getting assaulted, teachers getting jumped by their students or whatever. And there are a bunch of videos like that on the internet, and I typically don't play that kind of content because they're young children, and so YouTube gets kind of sketchy about that sort of thing. But there is definitely an issue with out of control youth. We have like these street takeovers now in the cities, and the violence is the obvious ongoing problem in the street. But this argument about holding parents accountable for the behavior of their children, it will inevitably affect Black single mothers disproportionately. Let's say that. It's going to have a disproportionate effect on Black single moms if you start to bring law enforcement to the mothers. And then there's another dynamic of, do you lose custody eventually? Will this be held against you in family court? Are they going to start taking away your welfare and all that stuff? This is going to be a nice topic. I smell a banger. I can smell a hit. Yeah, you know how you be in the studio, you cooking up a jam. I can smell a hit coming, man. Somebody had to do it.
I am the chosen one. Somebody had to do it.
But thank y'all for coming through. Appreciate everybody for watching the show today. I'm going to look deeper into this issue, and we're going to talk about this. We're going to have us a little chit chat about this parental accountability thing. And I want to see how this conversation turns out. I want to see if the woman's sphere get triggered behind the government getting all in a parental business. This just goes up. This goes right against Black mother privilege.
I have Black mother privilege. And I'm going to start breaking that down for y'all. Because there is a privilege for me as a Black mother. I'm not going to have the same relationship. My sons adore me. My sons will put their life on the line in a New York minute over me. My sons will lose everything they have over me. Over me? It ain't happening. My sons will turn on their father over me. Over me? So when you ask me about my Black sons, the relationship does not correlate the same to what I'm saying about Black men.
You're going to jail, bitch.
Aspiring to be patriarchs like what white men have, that isn't freedom. That isn't going to help anybody. It's certainly not going to help Black people.
It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done.